Hello, everybody. Greetings.
Hi.
Episode 72 of the Cryoptera Massacre, or Copper Core Adventures.
Wait, is that the Cryoptera getting massacred or us getting massacred?
Hard to say.
Yeah,
Hard to say. Our heroes have gone back to the Cryoptera caves, Ice Needles, and looked all over for the insects, and they eventually found them. They attacked, of course. These heroes are bloodthirsty.
Some of us.
Some of them, yeah.
Some of the Cryoptera were trying to negotiate and make it nice, but it didn't work out. Anyways, we are locked in a battle, perhaps the last battle. Some of the heroes are down. We have Wirt.
Wit! Wart is on my ass.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Could you just make a character called Ward?
I'm thinking about it.
I blame Diablo.
We'll start calling him Wit.
Wit!
'Cause I'm
Sorry, John. I don't honestly mean to.
whatever.
Wit is down, bleeding, I think. We have the gnome running around quickly. We have Wilma entombed in ice still.
Yep.
She has a few more rounds of that. And then
Is she down?
Yeah.
Well,
she's just
Frozen.
Right.
In a sphere of ice.
yeah. And then we have Scoos, who's been slaughtering everything with arrows, and
This guy, I
Tyrion,
don't want
who
him out there anyway.
butchered
Well, you
one of the awakened elders.
Decapitated it even.
We got Shlomo facing off and just blasted another awakened elder with a lightning bolt. And we have Sonny defending the rear.
Right.
Making sure nobody.
He's advancing to the rear.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's where we left it off. And I believe it's my attack.
No.
Go for it.
All right. Well, it's initiative then. So,
All right.
Wait,
spells.
let me think about what I'm doing.
Had a full week.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Spells, powers, specialties, skills.
That's a 0.
That's why we don't let you roll. We don't let you.
Hey, that's what I'm getting ahead of it, okay? Now that it's done, it's not going to be me for a bit.
We got regeneration going on for some of it. Some of his wounds are closing around the lightning bolt area. It's not. So, And we'll start with you first. He throws his sword aside and his wings expand. He's like, and a just blast of cold comes at you.
Fucking hate that spell. Does it hit
Yeah.
Sunny?
Was that big sword he had, was that the big worm render?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So make a save versus spells, please.
How far back does
Do
it
I
go?
get my dwarven bonuses?
I don't think it is.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, dwarven protections. with
This is the one from the
6.
sarcophagus?
Yes.
19.
Revenge Valbrid.
Oh, so you save?
Yep.
I'll try to roll
Probably
better.
has a few scars from his spear.
Yeah. That's the actual scar. It's not from the lightning. It's clearly from Blood Raven.
Yeah.
You can.
Yes.
Yeah.
He
Right
went on the
before you
ledge, and then he
flee.
was
Yeah.
gone.
Oh, yeah. I fire magic missiles.
So you take half damage?
I made my save.
So you would have taken 26 damage, you take 13.
So I have the girdle.
The girdle.
Next
Oh,
battle.
Wouldn't that just help with
He
the
got,
save?
yeah, gives you plus 4 versus cold. You still take the
It
damage.
doesn't save you damage, it just
It's additional to the
to your
save.
save.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 13 damage. This guy's making a perception.
Does it get armor? No, not against cold. Probably not. Unless it's shard device. It's just a dropping of temperature, maybe.
He makes it out.
This guy?
Yeah, he emerges.
Is he flying?
He is flying.
Flickety, flickety, flickety.
1, 2. He's gonna move towards excuse. An attack. Won't do a spell because that was too quick.
And he falls.
Oh man, what a bummer.
So this guy draws this. It looks like a short sword, but it looks like an icicle. And also this handle that this grayish whip starts to form. And it kind of hums.
So I have range.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that helps. Like,
Now you rolled a 10 for
He,
initiative.
he failed so miserably, and he rolled well, right?
Yeah, well, better.
It's all happening at
Well, if
once,
you rolled
though.
an 8, it might matter.
Doesn't matter. I rolled.
He had to close.
So this whip goes slanging by you, and then he like tries to stab you, and he's like, "Ah."
Is it still flying?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that's all my guys.
Yep,
That sucks.
Well, you know, lightning bolts are
that
pretty
doesn't
useful.
suck. A rock.
Maybe I should throw some dogs in. Okay. Well, Sonny.
He makes some clacking, clicking sounds.
Okay. Shlomo.
7.
That's a
Well,
miss.
mouth.
Oh,
Easy.
I thought you were doing with the coconuts.
Yeah.
I hear all that.
Monty Python. Never mind.
Yeah, no, I
I'm in the
it's like
darkness.
galloping.
You are.
I'm going to attempt to peer out of the darkness to assess the scene
Roll perception.
without him maybe drawing his attention to me. A 10 out of 12.
Okay. You peep out. You see Wit there.
Okay. Do I see anything else? Does Wit have any obvious items out? Bear with me.
It's a gold necklace or something.
No. Well, I'm mainly looking for wands and skulls.
Well, I do have
He
this
had
this
those.
this braided blonde thing hanging from my groin.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, he did.
You know, that's the one thing I
Wait,
did know already.
He did pull
I
out
didn't
the
need to
skull
see that.
earlier to catch
That's what I'm.
darkness.
The skull is probably laying on the ground somewhere.
Yeah, you see the one at his belt, I think.
Okay, it's on his belt. Okay, good.
I think, is
and
that right?
is the skull on the ground?
Well, let's see. I'd used the skull for 2 things and spells, so maybe I don't.
Would the wand just be like holstered on your belt somewhere, or would it be?
I doubt he
long?
was even using that. It
Yeah,
might be put
because
away, but
he didn't use the wand.
I did not use the wand, but it is probably slid into my belt.
The skull's probably next to him somewhere.
because I think he did. That was his last thing he did.
Yeah.
What?
So
The
Yeah,
skull?
spouted a spell, and then he
No, it was the, it was a flaming sphere over
Okay,
here was the last thing I
can
did.
I grab the skull as my first action,
Okay.
and then attempt to pull him into the darkness as my second?
You can try to roll a strength check.
Okay, let me. So I get the skull.
Yep.
And now I'm going to attempt to, and I have a shitty strength, but we'll see. Hey, 7 out of 10.
Okay.
All right, I'm
so yeah.
165 pounds with 30
My
pounds of
max press is
encumbrance.
115, but he is on the ground, so I'm just sliding him.
You're making
There's-
some progress.
It's ice, right?
Yeah, it's
ice,
icy.
right?
You probably get, his feet are probably still hanging out.
Okay.
Do you slide me over the edge?
No, I'm aware where the edge is.
Finish the job.
I don't know if that one's there.
Okay. Scoos. This creature's hovering around you.
I pull him right into the spikes. No, I'm pulling him. I'm attempting. I hope there's room there for him and
18?
me.
Where are you pulling me to?
Just into the darkness.
Into the darkness. 18. Let me
What am I
check.
going to do? Pull you towards the fight?
No, I just don't
Okay.
know if there's.
There's not a lot of options, John.
No. I'm just
Trying
saying.
to help
I'm just. I don't know if this is actually a ledge
That's a wall.
here.
That's
It is
a
a
wall,
wall.
that's a wall.
So
You're on a ledge.
I'm standing on the ground.
Yeah,
You're right up
you-
against my feet, and
well, then you stick to the
Yeah,
walls.
you hit.
Yeah, all right.
then I'm just going to leave you in the dark while you bleed. to
12
death.
points
I
of
think
damage?
no one will know.
Wow. At least they don't know you're here, or less likely to know you're here.
Okay. And then we have Wilma, who's still.
Guess he's not uninjured now.
He's injured now. You have his full attention. Wilma, you take 3 damage. Almost out of this thing.
Is it a raven skull or a human skull?
It's a demon skull.
Well, it's a
Demon
demon skull. Yeah.
And Wit, you're.
So I rolled a 14 for my con check to bleed this round, and that is a power score. Does that mean I
Don't you stop
don't
bleeding?
bleed?
Stop
You
bleeding.
need to stop bleeding.
Yep.
That's what I thought your rule,
Yeah.
rule was.
Yep.
Or it counts
If you
for
roll
2.
a power score,
I think you
just
get.
once.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess you stop bleeding.
Thought that would meant
But then he
stabilized.
moved you, and then you start bleeding.
Well, no, that maybe
Just
no.
remember, it's gonna
That's
be
fair.
your
No, that's
rule
actually
from
fair.
now on.
How about I just don't bleed this round?
Well, you don't bleed this round.
Right, but because he was yanking on me and tugging and yanking, so that probably caused
You're
Or
problems.
it counts for 2 successful rolls.
Yeah.
No, you're good. You don't bleed anymore. I just rolled a percentage.
Do I slide off the?
Yes, you do fall off the cliff, though, and bang your head. Okay, Tyrion.
I try to catch you.
I think
And land
I'm
on
gonna, carry the head with me, hide around this corner, and just sort of take a moment to recover because I literally only have 1 hit point.
You're a hero. Welcome to the party.
All right, initiative, spells, powers.
That'll be John now.
Mine, yep. John.
That John.
Yep.
That's John.
John.
One. I rolled a 1.
3.
I win. Slow-mo.
You just had to wish him good rolls, didn't you?
This guy is
Way to go.
trying to run by you.
Phyrexian blessing.
He's like
Profane.
running towards the clicking noises. He is going to take 1 swing with a claw, though. Hit. Oh, wow, I just stood up, but... No, 9 damage. And he starts running past you. You will get a swing of opportunity.
This guy?
Yeah, he's running towards,
Just
what's
pass.
his face? Sonny.
Oh, yeah. 20, dirty.
Okay.
6 plus 2. 3, 6, 8 points of damage.
We are playing con game. He's still up. And he
Bitch.
keeps moving.
Do I get my second attack? I get 2 attacks this round.
Just an attack of opportunity, but
Yeah.
And you've been bleeding?
you're not really there though, aren't you? Like 2 movements
Yeah.
down.
Well, I came back.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
he's
I
now he's
see, I see,
back.
I see.
Yeah, he got slowed down by a couple dogs.
Yeah.
Right, but I thought you had 2 full movements away from the party.
Well, he was waiting after that happened. He was waiting for a while. Then he started coming back. I
Gotcha.
think.
Okay.
We could check the footage, I guess.
I don't know. I don't forget.
Rewind.
We just moved
Oh, wait.
the figure. We aren't trying to
I'm
be.
still fighting. Never mind.
Yeah.
This guy spreads his wings out, and all these icicles.
This dude?
Yeah, slam
Great.
into Scoos.
Excuse me.
This is not an ice blast, but it's the icicle barrage. Make a save versus spells, please.
I don't think he's got any push here. Nope, nothing special. No.
Excellent. Oh my god. 13 damage.
Now that should be armor absorption. Because it's a barrage, right?
Well, it's just icicles just slamming into him.
Yeah. I would think if he has armor,
Yeah,
it
I'll
should
give it to you.
absorb some of
Die
that.
6?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The other one was just cold.
Everyone's reaching into the deep
Hey.
crevasses to find something. That's all I can do. Sonny! Just bring him. Oh,
I'm sorry, but you need to make those by paper airplane.
Oh yeah.
And if they don't make it, then
Then it's for everyone to see.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Perfect.
okay. You did that. Shlomo.
So,
You got your attack.
so does Shlomo have a line of sight for shot for him from Will? Or,
I was.
I think so.
I don't know if that term-
what is it on the map?
Well,
Well, he's
yeah, he was.
at this point. That's where they are, right?
That's where they are.
So
Okay.
you gotta be able to.
All
You
right.
can't say, well, he's actually
Will
3
heal-
times
will
that
heal
away.
himself. Running by, so he'll just heal himself.
Okay.
Otherwise, we should just.
No. I just didn't know if this was actually to
Oh, yeah.
scale over there.
Is he?
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay.
There's still icy specks on the ground and darkness and
It's a bad
pain.
time.
Yeah, there's not much I can do.
Teleport over to your friend.
That
too.
I can open Guthrin's satchel. Just see what happens.
Oh yeah.
If you look,
And put your face right in it.
if you look, he's gonna see that I'm actually down.
I can't see it.
No, but just letting him know.
Oh, you went down?
Oh.
looks like you're seeing
Why?
a
He's
stroke
on
of the
Okay.
down, but
I just noticed that he.
So what did I see? So
Wait, when did that?
Did I
you
see?
run back and then you kind of see
Oh, no,
Sonny,
so
but
he is supposed to-
they're
okay,
kind
sorry.
of they're right on the edge of this corner,
Sure.
and so you see some movement, and then you see Sonny looks like he fell down.
I'm
But I don't see like a blade come down and hit him. It just looked like something fell.
Well, he's using his claws because he left that sword's right by you.
Yeah. So he was doing like he was attacking him.
Yeah, it looked like he attacked.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the best I can. I'm gonna feel around where if he's bleeding,
He found
if there's any like squishy, sticky
You
places that
pull them
are
out?
particularly bad.
Okay.
I'm not gonna try to do damage, but if I find anything that's pretty bad, I'll just apply pressure and,
Make a-
and hold it for now.
Make an intelligence check at -4.
Made it.
Okay. Let me. Well, it's going to take you some time. I don't know how
So
bad.
I'm gonna
it is.
try to slow his bleeding. So if that gives him a round, that's
I don't know what really is going on here.
You gotta make sure the people can still see the action.
Well, we need to.
Yeah.
Either they're in view or out of view. If they're
Right.
right there or no. Are
Well,
they-
Well, that's-
there is a corner there. It's a
Okay.
little
That's
bit
about,
out
that's
of
about the way you
you.
describe it. It's kind of
Okay.
It's half and half.
barely, but not
Okay.
really.
Excuse.
That giant two-handed sword is right next to you.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Worm Rider's right at your feet.
You may just run off and try to slay a dragon though.
You may trip over and cut your ankle off. I don't know.
Ooh, 10.
You're using a bow still,
Yeah, this guy.
close range. Okay. You miss. Wilma.
Wait, I got 2 attacks this round.
Oh, sorry.
Give me a roll. That's 18.
That's a hit.
And you teleport into his arms.
12 points of damage.
Ouch.
Damn. Did he staple him to the wall?
Happy
Did he lose enough that he can't fly?
Or his wing is stuck on the
Still
wall?
flying.
This thing
Wilma,
must be like hanging with claws and wings. and-
take 2 points of damage. You got one more round of this after this.
All right.
And then we have Wit is Izzy's helping you. You are not bleeding at the moment. I don't know how many negatives you are, but if he keeps working on you,
Okay.
you'll be able to save your life.
I'm
Jared,
just tying off all his limbs.
Just gonna
And
just sit still for a
She'll be
bit.
alive.
slow now.
I got no real path to advance. There's a ball of fire in the way.
Yeah.
Then there's a bunch of spiky ice on the ground. As soon as I step in it, I'm gonna fall.
But it's hero time.
No.
No. All right. Initiative. Spells.
Okay, now
Well-
it's John's turn.
But I'm
Not
activating the
John.
All right. Spell.
2.
spell. Yep.
I rolled a 2. I'm defending.
Are you?
This is the last.
At one point you were.
So I will do my thing here.
You don't have to.
Shlomo, you see this creature pick up Sonny and drag him down away from you around the corner. This other guy attacks Skewes. Come on.
So,
Yeah.
well, just a speed issue. So I was going to use my bow
Yeah.
from a speed standpoint. This,
Right. When do you get off?
so that's I'm always a little.
Thanks for bringing that up. That's
Both slow, but
Is it okay?
but
Don't,
it depends on how strong he is. If he's
It's-
super strong, then it doesn't really
it's
matter.
probably all happening at once. So.
well, he was going to activate Raven Movement.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
He might not be there.
Talking
That's what
about
I'm saying.
Shlomo then. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Shlomo.
No, he said Skewis, right?
Yeah, Scoos. Okay,
Sorry.
I'll probably get one attack off, and then you can use it. Does that work?
No.
Does he have a choice?
No. Okay. I hit with the whip.
So he'll probably fall then.
God. Really? You take 5 damage and hold please. Okay. This thing just like zaps you, and then you notice like this other zap goes up his arm, and some of his wounds are healing.
Bitch.
That's right. Ooh, that felt so nice. And then we'll get back to you.
Okay. You want me to roll my con because I went negative?
Excuses?
Yeah.
We'll get to you in a minute. Sonny.
Paper airplane, man.
Some of these
Paper airplane. Or paper,
These are getting smaller.
paper wad at least.
Thanks.
Okay. Shlomo.
Slow-mo sanctuary.
Okay. Izzy.
I'm just continuing to do what I'm doing because there's nothing else I can do.
Oh, and he's moving that way. Can you move
So I
someone
need to
six?
keep rolling intelligence checks?
No, you made your check. You think you're helping.
Okay. 5, 6.
I mean, you're doing a really quick job,
Yeah.
too.
He's really
actually.
quiet now.
Um,
Oh, that's right. I
Yeah.
do twice as much to him.
yeah.
What?
Either good or bad. I'm doing
Push the
twice as
speed.
much of whatever I'm doing to him every round.
Jesus, I probably like.
I mean, what's your how bad?
I'm at -5.
Oh, okay. So he needs.
And I made I made my
Was that
contract with
last-
a power score, but then he's yanking me around, and now he's.
Was that last round you were -5? Because he's.
No, we started the game at -5, and I made my con check with a power score, so I didn't bleed. Then he started tugging me, and then he said I didn't bleed anymore, and now it's a new round or two.
3. So you're at -1 now.
Okay.
Who, me?
Yeah, because he made his
he's healing.
intelligence check,
Oh,
and he's.
It's been 2 rounds, but I'm twice as fast.
I mean, or is that
And you
just does that just make you stable, or is it actually
yeah.
heal?
Well, if he doesn't have the healing proficiency,
I don't have the healing.
no, but he may be able to stop me from dying, but not heal me.
Okay, well you're
Stable.
So I know
stable.
he's not bleeding. Well, I wouldn't know that, would I?
You wouldn't know.
He's breathing comfortably, maybe?
Not quite yet. One more
Okay.
round,
All right,
and
all
maybe.
right.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
all right. Fair enough.
gotcha.
So what does slow-mo see when he goes around the corner?
Where are you?
It's right here.
Oh, so you
Is
moved
this
there,
gone?
cast
No,
sanctuary,
And, well,
and it looks like this creature
Right
moved,
here.
dragged
yeah, that's where
Sunny,
they are.
and then roll perception check.
Slow-mo's perception is not very good. He does not make it.
Okay, this kid, it's hard to see. His wings are out, and it looks like Sunny may be on the ground or trying to scramble.
He's hovering over him. Kind
Yeah, kind of. It's hard to see what's going on.
How far away is he?
20 feet from you.
Yeah, about 20 feet. Izzy did his thing. Excuse.
So
Con
it's
check.
doing his con check. He didn't make it. He falls.
We tied initiative, though, right?
tied initiative.
Does he get a shot or no?
Yeah, I give you one shot.
So Raven
It's all having
so
once.
he's attempting to shoot to land over here.
Gotcha.
What do you want me to roll?
Roll-
Just activates or?
Just yeah, no, you kind of
Does he take damage? No.
And then I go down. He'll
you just go down over there, which probably saved your life because
did it. I'm bleeding.
I see spikes. In fact, you guys don't even know what happened to him because he just. Well, shit.
Don't
How do
know.
you know where you're going? It's dark.
Well, I came from there.
Roll perception.
Well, he's just shooting into the dark.
He's estimating the best you
Maybe-
could.
Yeah.
The best you could do is shoot above the ledge. All right, arrows have to go straight.
Right. So that would have been
So
straight.
that would have put
Yeah.
you about 8 feet above the ground.
Well, he made his perception with a -4, so he's
I-
good.
Yeah.
No, I okay.
You might have. It may have not.
But yeah, you're right. I mean, John, what he's saying is it's like it's a straight line down. Can you do that from here?
Yeah, I could see
Well,
it.
you
Yeah.
would be on.
I cut the edge with, I'd say, 2 feet.
No, no, no. I know.
2 feet,
No,
2.5
no, no,
feet
you
to
don't know what
spare.
I'm saying, but it's okay.
Yeah, he may have appeared like 4
In my
feet
head,
off the
right.
ground or 8 feet off the
That's what I was
ground.
thinking.
No, we need to do a
Walls
Pythagorean
here.
theorem right now.
I moved in my head. What I was
Geometry.
thinking to do was
I'll
move
drop
2
you
feet
off
off
the
the
roof and
wall
see.
and shoot
Yeah.
down the wall, knowing
You
that that's
can't.
where.
You got to be unconscious. Or
Hoping.
play unconscious.
No
I'll
one
drop you
knows
off the
what
roof.
happened to you.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
You're in the dark.
And I'm unconscious.
Okay.
I mean, he has to do it. There's no
Wilma,
choice.
last round.
All right.
1 damage.
All right.
And
You
then
also
this
don't have to
thing
shoot your bow like
shatters around you.
You could.
And this creature turns
What is
to
your
look at
perception?
you.
His
He's
is
gonna take the
16.
chit off her.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, your -4 would come off the bottom anyway.
And
So.
so you'll be able to move next round.
All right.
Wit.
Whoop.
Okay.
I'm feeling oddly aroused. I'm not sure why.
Taryn.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Lots of little hands all over the place.
Suddenly,
I think
the
I'll-
ponytail's just sticking straight. What the hell
10
is
post.
this thing?
10 post.
Ew!
I'll find a dark corner to hide in.
Keep
And
going.
I'm like actively gonna try to hide along with the ring that gives me,
Wait.
What's your perspective?
my
How did
percentage
that- can you-
is 30. I think it's 35. It might be 50. I've got this plus 15, and I don't remember if that's already.
Okay,
added to it
you
or
think
not.
you're hidden.
All right.
Initiative.
Wait a minute.
Well, don't worry, Mike. It's you that rolls it.
That's me. I figure out what the hell I want to do.
Is it a spell power
Well, how about-
or skill?
Don't die.
Well, that's easier said than done. I got initiative? 2.
Wait a minute. I tied last round. How come I get to roll again?
You should.
Oh, well. Too late. Go ahead.
I got a 7. Party wins. Sonny?
So in their language, he says, behind you.
Okay. Shlomo?
Move slow-mo up.
This creature's starting to turn to face you.
17?
Wow.
Is this with that big ass blue?
Yep.
or-
Oh yeah, the big
Mace?
bug hammer. Yeah.
Was it a hammer? Or
Well, it's a
Mace, sure.
mace.
Yeah.
Hammer mace.
There we go.
the 2 dice 6 mace.
Well, I'm sorry, what'd you get?
17?
You're proficient.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
No, I'm
You missed.
specialized. Yes.
You need an 18. You're
Oh my
6th level.
God.
Well, did you roll a 17? Or did you get a total of 17?
Total 17.
You need an 18. You miss.
Did you get a bonus from behind?
Attacking from below?
He's short.
How big is he?
Attacking from
Let
behind.
me roll perception. He fails his perception, so I'll give it to you. Plus
Yeah.
1.
Well, just part of it is because we won initiative. He was warned somebody was coming, so he's turning, so maybe a +1 for flank or
Plus
something.
1, I'll give it to you.
12 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh!
He's still up. He looks. Well,
My Skullgrim's frothy balls!
is he?
I'll keep doing it until I hear him breathing comfortably.
He kind of.
Okay.
No, he's
Sure
like
up.
breathing comfortably.
Does that take this whole
No,
round?
half a round. You
Half
can
a
do
round?
your action.
Okay.
So, Aaron, from a perception standpoint, he looks healthier than what he did before?
Yeah, but it's this guy's been regenerating and
Yeah,
stuff.
but how much healthier did he look?
I mean,
Like just barely healthier or significantly healthier?
he looks a little bit better. Not significantly, but he looks.
Well, I mean, I've
Especially
been
after you
watching
just
him
slammed
regenerate.
slammed him.
But I've been watching him regenerate, so I kind of know at what the level that he's been regenerating. It seemed faster than what was.
Does it look
previously
like
happening.
someone may have cast a spell on?
Considering I just smacked him with 12, and he was
Does it change
almost
anything?
going down.
You're gonna do
Um,
what you're gonna do, right?
Well,
I mean,
it does change things.
roll a perception check.
You're gonna try to run from him?
Yeah.
You might want to roll that.
Oh,
Oh, well, too late.
I mean,
you think he either regenerated quicker
yeah.
or
So it was faster
something? Maybe he
regeneration.
drank a potion. You're not sure, but
Yeah.
yeah, he looks a little bit
Okay.
faster.
It does have spell powers.
No, absolutely.
Where was I?
Izzy.
Izzy.
I'm since he did that, I'm gonna take the last part of the round and feel around on his belt and try to find the wand.
Well, you find his wand, all
Okay.
right.
The wand.
The wand.
Yeah.
You
I stay
find-
away from the ponytail.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Doesn't quite.
I
just
slipped that
connect
into
from-
my I slipped that into my belt and
Can I say
and
keep tugging it?
drop the skull. Drop the skull. How big's the skull? Is it?
It's big.
It's like a big skull.
It's a human skull with horns.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll just tuck that into my tunic for now.
Then
And
it looks like a pregnant lady with 2 horns sticking
Yeah.
out.
pretty much, yeah. I'm cold.
Yeah, the wand's probably just in my
Belt.
belt.
Excuse. You're bleeding.
We'll see.
Does he have any gold on?
No, doesn't bleed.
Do not much.
Okay.
but I think-
Wilma, you
you
are
have that
free. This
stuff.
creature is turning to face you.
Okay. She's gonna go full defensive and call out like, Scoos, Tyran, anybody? But just be prepared to like parry and dodge and all that.
I think she is just out of the darkness.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's on
Right.
the edge.
So all she gets to see is a big scary creature, a thing burning over here,
Right.
and nobody else.
Right.
See your feet sticking out of the
Yeah, she might see my
dark.
feet sticking out.
No, I think I've
Of the
pulled
darkness.
you in by now.
I don't know if there's enough room.
Well, that's why she's calling out, because she doesn't see anyone.
That's why I asked him to describe it, but it's in his mind. So
What do you want to describe? It's
Nothing,
a
it's
black
fine.
wall.
was I able
there's
to
a
get
ledge.
him completely in the darkness?
His feet are still
Oh,
exposed,
oh, okay. All right.
but you
How
don't
about
know
my-
that.
Yeah, I was about to
because
say,
you're-
it's so
that's
dark.
true.
How about my long braid?
There's your feet and a blonde ponytail tip sticking out.
That's yeah.
Just because it's.
I mean, if
fun.
Willow starts tugging on that, I might wake up.
So Wilma's going full defensive. Wit, you're stable. Tyrion, you're hiding.
Yeah.
You can probably still hear
Did anyone
battle.
respond to Wilma's call?
No, I don't think so.
Everybody's down.
Well, not everybody.
Slow-mo can hear, huh? What?
Well, you can
He's
hear.
down,
I'm
he's
sure
down,
we can all hear Wilma calling out.
Everybody's busy. Let's put it that way. I mean, everybody needs help.
Screws is unconscious.
Yeah, Tyrion's then just gonna keep hiding here. His idea is that if when they do start looking, either they come in this room and he gets the drop on them, or they go elsewhere and he strolls out. But
That's fair.
Right.
with the polar bear hide. Half,
finally, just get the polar bear.
half the polar bear hide. 'Cause that's all that was left.
My attack. 2 claws on Shlomo. Oh man. You don't like crap tonight.
Good.
Good.
No.
Yeah.
Forget the Thraxian blessing.
Shlomo, you're at -3. Yeah. Okay. And the tail? Miss. That's gonna be a long battle. You guys are gonna be hard at each other. This guy attacks you, Wilma, with a
Something.
whip
So
and a
when
short
you're,
sword.
I hear Wilma likes that.
but when you're going full defensive, your armor class is reduced by 4.
-4, yeah.
Okay, so right now it's -3.
Okay.
But that also means you really can't take
Can't,
yeah.
any other action.
For sure.
You're just like,
Just dodging.
yeah.
He misses
Okay.
completely. Initiative.
I think it's Mike again.
Unless John.
John.
Ah.
I'm not involved.
I rolled a 2.
I got
My life is no longer on the line. It's well taken care of.
I win, but you had cast
Your hands.
Sanctuary. Oh, but then you attacked me.
Yeah.
Really fast little hands.
Just
Kinda
making sure.
exciting.
But I am going to be casting a spell.
He's casting a spell
I
as
wake
well.
up with nothing, but hey, I'm alive.
You make a save for spells. You're starting to freeze up, and you notice this ice is going around you.
No.
Oh no!
Good.
21.
Oh, there we go.
Skullgrim is with us!
Yes.
Ah!
And then,
Walgrim.
Skullgrim!
Wilma, are you still going full defensive this round, or?
Sure, for this round, yeah.
Okay, well, he's attacking you. Oh, God. Does he have a tail? I think he has a tail, too.
Well, that's an elder too, isn't it?
No.
Just an adult.
Oh no, that's just an adult.
He's a... Well, he's
A winged adult.
He's a
I thought the
special.
winged ones didn't have tails.
He's a special. He's the
They
leader.
got spells and
He's
shit.
the leader one. He's got the whole kit.
It might. They're like the next step below elder.
I miss.
Okay.
What do I need now?
Nasty little demon creatures. They're demon spawn.
Man,
They should all be
miss.
exterminated.
Okay.
But they haven't
Uh,
tried once to revive their demon.
They might
initiative?
need 3 elders to do it.
You should get inside.
No,
there
it's your
and
guys'
show
attack.
that.
Yeah, it's ours.
Sonny.
Alright.
Start clicking and
So
clicking.
he tried to do silent cast, but failed, so he just couldn't get it off.
Okay.
Sure, there's medication for that.
Oh,
Spell magic.
The purple.
30-foot cube around Sunny.
Oh, wait,
and
no, it's a blue pill.
5-foot cube?
30-foot cube.
30-foot cube.
But
Okay.
I'd be backing up to make sure
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Okay, so
Catch
so
me.
centered where? And then I'll do the cube. So centered on Sunny?
Yeah, back it up a little bit so it's more.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
There you go.
5, 10.
What are you trying to do with this?
Just cancel all the magic I can that's in that area. So everything. So my head, anything that's in that cube that's magical that I can dispel, it's dispelled.
Okay, you gotta make a roll.
Okay. Roll my rolling. What am I rolling?
You're rolling let's see. To make a spell check, caster rolls a d20 modified by the difference between the caster level, caster creature, or device. So, John, God,
Yes?
spell magic's hard for me.
What?
Oh, here it is. Let's see. Affects all creatures and objects within the affected area. Permanent magical items, whether or not a creature cannot be affected. I think he has to make a roll. He just is spelling a 30-foot cube to spell magic.
Okay. So
So he has to make a d20
he
check.
rolls a 20 check, and the higher the better.
Yeah.
14.
Okay.
So for every level variance, he'll get
Of what though? Because he's doing a whole area. So it's sunny. It's
if there's
creature.
spell magical effects in that area, like if that thing casts spells on him, on himself, or Sonny's cast spells, it'll all be dampened. But it's his level against theirs.
So I could say that he thought he made a saving throw, but really it was a spell that saved him.
You could say
Whatever
magic is power.
whatever magical effects. I don't know.
You have no power.
He's
here,
6th
just
level.
upgrade.
He's 6th level. So he would need an 11 or better to dispel all of Sonny's magics. All of them. If the other guy is that higher level, which I'm guessing he is, then that number is going to go up
Yeah.
by each
12,
level
13,
difference
14.
between the two.
Right. Okay.
So that's just assuming that there's magical effects, but it could be anything
It
from,
could be potions. It
could be, yes,
magic items.
done. He's just,
Does it say there that items that are permanently, like permanent magic items are
Whether
affected?
or not held by a creature cannot
they
be
are temporarily
Temporarily.
dampened.
Okay.
Potions are destroyed.
Ah, gotcha.
Scrolls.
Do you have any potions, Sonny?
What are you drinking? Vodka?
Nope. Oh, this is just water. Yeah.
Oh, the Saratoga.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Yeah.
This is in glass instead of plastic.
Better for you.
Well, it's just better for you, better for the environment.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you dispel any magic, which would have affected his spell on you, which you avoided anyway, and you don't have any potions or anything.
No potions, just magic weapons and stuff.
Magic weapons are what dispelled for a round or something.
Temporarily dampened.
Okay.
For the duration of the spell.
Yeah.
I don't think there is a duration, but well, maybe there is. I don't know.
No.
I don't have that spell, so I'm not going to look it up.
Okay. All right. That's what you do.
Measly 3rd level sorcerer,
How long?
unconscious.
So the headband is deactivated.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
The
headband.
headband would be jacked. Okay.
But for how long?
Spell level.
Or I guess you can tell.
Do you want me to help you with this, DM? You want me to
Yeah.
just?
Can you read this?
Okay.
Tell me what the.
All right. Well, you go. You
And
move
we'll get
on.
back to you.
You move on, and
Thank you.
I'll do
Izzy.
this. Okay.
I hate that spell.
Is
It's
there
a cool
any-
spell, but I just.
Yeah,
Any
what's
chances
this?
I got him stabilized. I got the things I was looking for. Is there any chance I hear Scoos moaning at the bottom of
It
the?
also affects
I have alertness.
magical
I'm
scrolls,
purposely trying
rings,
to
wands,
listen
rod,
for
Do you have that echo thing?
anybody
and
else.
miscellaneous items.
I'm just trying to
weapons,
listen to hear
shields,
if I
or
hear
armor.
any
If it is cast
whimpering or
weapon.
moaning
Oh,
or
it's not
groaning, that kind of like.
You heard something crumple to the ground in the dark over there?
Well, I don't know. Does that count as casting
Alright.
directly
You
upon
didn't
them?
see
Probably not.
Scoos disappear though, so you're
No.
not sure what it was.
You didn't target the item specifically.
He shot through the darkness.
Right, and I didn't see him do that.
Yeah.
Effects from
Okay.
special ability.
But I'm not hearing any.
This is to the
And you hear
magical
some other combat going further
Yeah.
down the hall.
Okay. Ba.
Blah 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 blah.
I guess I'll hold where I
Okay.
am, and I'm going to try to wake him up.
Here's a different aspect of it. This book actually differentiates between targeted
Yeah.
and area.
And he did the area effect, I thought.
Yeah, he did. So I'll let him, as it's his spell.
Excellent. But don't get into it until you tell me what Scoos is doing. Bleeding?
Scoos did not bleed.
Okay, thank you. Keep reading. Wilma,
Um,
you were defensive this round?
Yeah, I mean, did we win initiative?
This is getting difficult because I think you are in the spikes.
Oh, that's right. So you can't really move very much. Yeah, so let's try to parry.
Try to move out of the spikes.
I mean, you're kind of in the
move to the
spikes, you're kind of in the
right.
darkness, you're kind of stuck in a.
All right, well, just hold on for now.
Okay.
Defensive.
Wit, you're getting fondled again. Taryn?
You're not done fondling me?
I'm trying to wake you up for lack of knowledge.
What's the range on
I get to
throwing
try twice.
daggers?
30, 60, 90, I think.
Let's see. So if I'm 90 feet.
I think.
I could throw a dagger. I could throw a dagger. I couldn't hit anything,
I can throw
but I could
exactly.
do it.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of pointless.
Well, that's why there's minus.
Even
yeah,
60
right.
feet, even 30 feet's pretty for throwing
So-
dagger. But
Yeah, it is.
I'm guessing this fire isn't
Saw
still
that. We saw that on the
going
Viking
on.
Olympics.
think
I would have to ask
generally
John.
it's
John,
10 feet
what's
would
that?
be-
This fire isn't still going on.
No, it's done.
Yeah. Okay.
It's,
We'll just say his corpse is
it's
smoldering. I can't get it out of there. I just want to make sure I'm not
sorry, the-
5 feet within it and then just die.
The dagger is actually
10, 20, 30.
10, 20,
That
30.
makes
Showing
Oh,
that
so how big a penalty?
But that's
is that
90
if
feet.
He's 30 feet away.
It's 10, 20, 30
Minus 5 for
outside,
range.
10, 20,
Minus
30
5.
feet inside. If you can lob it, it goes.
Wait, he's how far? 30 feet?
No,
30
no,
feet.
there's
30 feet exactly.
indoor and outdoor range.
Minus
I
5.
get it.
Yeah, all right.
But-
You got this. You're
Yeah, you get
good.
minus-
Dagger, I don't think
Still,
You get minus 5.
you know,
I should have greater range outside. with a
same
dagger
modifiers
than you do
though
inside
as
with a
usual, or
I'm sorry?
for the attack
like a
mod.
baseball.
I want to make sure, like, because usually I attack +6. So
This is throwing, are you?
Yeah.
You should have like a minus
So
20 to
far.
hit that.
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering.
I think
Watch some
it,
YouTube videos.
I think John gives it to you.
What happened?
If you have a dagger, you're really proficient in it. You can throw it as well as.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So modifiers. are
So
the same.
so I'll just get it at a +1 instead. So yeah, I'm gonna take one of the orc daggers that I got,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna try and throw it at this fella.
You might hit Wilma. Yeah.
Well, he's like up and sort of
That's
to
true.
the wall, and I don't know how I'd hit
Is that an
her.
arrow through his
Depends on
wing?
how bad you miss.
Yes. Oh my god.
You had to say. You had to say that.
No, it's a
didn't
4. It's a 4.
Ah.
It's still bad.
you? Fucking gnomes.
Yeah.
Can't you make a hole?
I was giving
One
a
side?
25% chance instead of 50.
Okay.
No.
Roll again. See if you hit Wilma.
Jeez. Okay, now that is an 8.
Okay. It just flies off in the distance and thuds and askews. Yeah, I guess
Just imagine just like
Seems personal.
it's initiative.
Spell.
How long will it take us to take out 2 dudes?
Well, 2 regenerating dudes.
Yeah, I know.
They've been taken down.
With half the party
I
down.
hate that
Half the
ice
party
spike
down
spells
and
so
a lot
much.
of magic still in
Are
place.
you
I
rolling for
think
us,
it's
or-
still
Well, how long is my thing deactivated for? Were you able to tell?
No, I don't think I know.
Okay.
Do I know what got affected? I don't. Do I?
No.
You assume
I
everything
know,
is
but
in
how
here.
does
He's asking me.
Although the thing is you said that if it's an area spell, it doesn't affect magic items.
Right.
Well,
Then-
Not
So, yeah.
permanent, Matt, like
And you
swords and
but I
things.
wouldn't know.
And you
Oh, so wait, it's
No, I'm
it's
it doesn't tell you
permanent.
what they have.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know what they have anyway.
Yeah.
So,
So wait, it's permanent only if you target it.
but
Confirm.
I'm just not
No,
sure. He
even
rolls
then it's
it. My
separate.
question really
Right,
is,
I just
who
meant
rolls
that he
initiative
said
for
that
us? You
it's
or
only
me?
if you target
it. Mr.
Are you
DM,
still
you wanna
fighting
keep
for us,
going?
or you not?
I'll figure it out for you.
But
You don't know.
I don't. Well, somebody's got to roll initiative,
I just want someone to let me know
I lost.
when my things are back online.
so maybe you should roll
So-
initiative.
Spells, powers, supreme
well, then
skills.
we should wait until he
Wait.
looks it up
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we can't just keep moving ahead.
Yeah.
I mean,
Skip-
that's strategic.
Okay, this book, I think for all these different books,
Uh-huh.
dispel magic spells does not affect especially enchanted items such as a magical scroll, ring, wand, rod, staff, miscellaneous item, weapon, shield, or armor, unless it is cast directly upon the
Yeah.
item.
Okay.
Then it's 1 die 4
That's the way I
rounds.
read it. Yeah.
So it's your item still works.
Yeah, your items work.
Okay.
Okay. So. Alright. So.
Initiative.
Wish I had known that, but
Spells, powers, super skills.
yeah, spell.
I rolled a 7.
Rolled 6.
Well, you didn't.
Already went. Sunny.
No, I
I've
don't.
never been there. Right?
He'll
Part of the
just
game,
get
right?
to his feet. That's all he's gonna do right now.
Okay. Shlomo.
Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Easy.
Is it still? Oh, no, you bust.
No,
So I had 2
I
attempts to wake him up. He's just not.
Roll
Obviously, I'm
a
not trying to hurt him,
I'm a
but
-5, but if you want to give me a
roll
chance to
your
wake up.
con between -5 and your con. Twice.
I'm just really annoying and persistent.
Hey.
Hey, hey, does that hurt? Does that hurt? Does that hurt?
Wait,
It's like
wait,
what my daughter
wake up,
does.
wake
My
up,
granddaughter
wake
does.
up.
And she says, owie, 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 owie. Yeah, thanks. I wake up with the 13.
Okay.
Stop it! Ow!
You think you're dead. It's all dark around you.
Am I
There's a hellish imp on
what-
you. Like,
some-
can you?
And Izzy's like, shh.
I'm conscious, but I'm dead.
poke at me? I saved your life. Is that what this is?
He's talking really fast.
I saved your life.
It's all really, it's like super high pitched and hard to understand.
Yeah.
It's like a squirrel.
Yep.
So you're doing that.
Well, I did that last round, so.
Oh, gotcha.
But does that, so can I
You
act
can do an action.
this round?
One more action.
Kill wit.
Okay.
How'd you wait?
I want you to know it's me.
Follow Thraxus.
You're just one big
I'm
squirrel.
I'm gonna eat you.
I'm gonna attempt to climb down.
Okay.
I
Sorry.
assume there's minuses because it's
We've got
It's
three
dark. You
on.
climb up.
it's dark, so I can't see the grab. I mean, I'm taking my time.
What's your climbing ability?
45.
Bracers and getting bottom. You make it down.
Okay.
It's only 6 feet or 7 feet.
So would that be one action, and then I could?
Yeah, just dealing with him and climbing down. It's dark.
Okay, we'll call it that. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Scoos. Bleed.
No,
Okay.
that's 2.
2 in a row. Wilma.
She will drink a potion.
Okay.
All right.
Wit.
Well, I just came to this round, right?
Yep.
So I'm that was my thing. I'm waking up. I'm checking myself to like what to have and whatever. The little yeah. Why do I feel a little raw? Anyway, I'm wondering where the little imp went that was tormenting me to wake me up, and I mean I can't see anything. I'm in darkness. So I'm feeling around, trying to. I know I'm fucked up.
Okay.
So I don't think I'll attempt to get into a place where I can see.
You step into ice spikes. And
Roll
fall.
a perception.
You got a 50-50 shot. You're either gonna fall, and then I'll have to heal you and get
What a
her.
6, -4 off the bottom.
Yeah.
That's
did
two.
it, I guess. So I kind of,
You hear some flapping noises. You kind of get on the
and
end.
then I can see Wilma and that asshole over there.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I crawl back into the darkness.
You might see me down the hall.
Okay. Tyrion.
Okay, I've got 2 more knives, so I'm gonna try and throw another one. Okay, so so am I taking -5 to this, or was it? Oh, okay, so yeah, that's just a 13. So I'm guessing that doesn't hit.
Yeah, you do not hit. You need a. You're a 3rd level fighter.
Yep.
You need a. 15.
No, I know I've used a skull,
All right.
so I'm not going to grab for that.
My attack. Charges the dwarf, and I make a save versus sanctuary. Hey! A 12.
You can say it.
Miss it. By 1.
Well, you might need new glasses. You're straining awful hard. On that.
Well, it is.
I think you need new glasses.
Get a magnifying
Is that an
glass.
11
Just
or? No, I think you missed it. A 1. So he stops and
So
you see him
I've
kinda healing
seen
up a little.
Wilma throw shit. She seems to be good at throwing
Yeah.
stuff.
And that's what she was good at next round, yeah.
And then this creature is,
Yeah,
I guess,
I've seen
attacking Wilma
Like
once
pretty
again.
much everything: javelins, axes.
Yeah, well, she
People.
only like specialized.
So he just walked up to me and
So, yeah.
stopped?
But she throws all kinds of stuff.
Hey!
Hits Wilma.
All right.
Oh shit! Never mind.
How much do
At least you drank that potion.
True. See what good that'll do.
3, 5 damage.
All right. Not
And it
terrible.
just sucks some energy out of you, and it
God damn it.
heals this guy.
Stop it.
You will never leave, it says.
In common?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Wow.
they started speaking common once they saw us as threats.
That's all I can do. Initiative.
They've just been able to do.
Spells, powers.
Call shot.
Spell.
Oh, wait, did we won last time, didn't we?
Actually, no.
So I get to roll again.
I'm gonna use the hammer.
Alright.
The hammer.
The hammer.
That's a 1.
I got a 9. Party wins.
Yeah.
Sunny.
Sonny's just looking over the thing's shoulder at Scoot or at Slomo.
You making funny faces or anything?
Maybe. Well, with behind the mask.
Yeah, I can't really.
Shlomo.
So Shlomo's gonna delay his action
Okay.
because he feels like his sanctuary word. He's gonna wait for him. If he walks by him, then he's gonna use his hammer on him from behind.
Okay. Izzy.
I'm gonna. Well, it got quiet over here, didn't it?
There's still some scuffling noises and grunts and.
Okay, I'm gonna head that way. I want to find the edge of the darkness.
Okay, roll
So I'm
perception.
just gonna feel along the wall until I come out of the.
Oh,
darkness.
from that wall?
So yeah, it doesn't.
Okay.
So it doesn't.
How far?
Shouldn't be. Until I get to the edge, and as soon as I see
Right,
light.
but what's your movement, I mean?
Oh,
12.
so just move me to the edge.
5, 8, 9.
What? I'm not moving 12.
Oh.
I'm moving to the edge of the
Okay.
darkness,
Right
which
there.
is about 5
Yep,
or
you see
6.
Scoos.
Okay.
Got
I
it.
see Scoos.
Yeah.
Okay, nobody's there.
You see Shlomo way down there.
Okay,
And
I'm
the
gonna
creature-
grab Scoos and attempt to drag him back into the darkness.
Okay. Roll a strength check.
So this will be my second round. A 20! It's always good,
Very
right?
good, yeah.
Always good.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, that's your call. You know how I feel about it. I think I failed, but
You're moving him a little, but he's a big dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's icy though, so you know you're. Oh, actually, you're in a river.
A creek.
A creek.
I'm not.
A bit different than a
I
river.
forgot about
I
that.
still want to
You're
know
in a
how I
creek?
walk on. Do I walk on flowing water?
Yes.
Yeah, you guys are walking through a creek. I forgot
Is it
about
harder
this.
to walk upstream than it is to
Well, I think
walk
if you
downstream?
stood still in flowing water, you would flow downstream, but you could walk up flowing
Roll
water.
a for Scoos. Roll
Or I can move.
100 die.
You could
I
probably
could
walk,
walk
Kill him
forward,
already.
but I
Yeah.
actually go back.
probably walk up a
Now,
waterfall.
after the thought,
Yeah, did he land face
Like
first?
step, like a ladder.
what do I want? How do I want?
You want high, above 50.
I'll take it.
But if you stop,
That
Okay,
is the
now
opposite.
roll again.
might be slow.
Roll like,
100?
yeah, roll above 25.
No.
Oh my god. Okay, so I'm sorry, you are face down and you have floated towards Slomo, actually.
Oh,
I forgot there was a creek there, my bad.
how did he? Is that?
Is it that big a
that
creek?
Is he
It's,
right
it's,
there
it's
next to
equal to
Slomo
knee
then?
deep, and he's
Right.
he's just
So is
kind of worked his way. He's not really floating, but he's kind of,
He's tumbling and rolling.
yeah.
Sir.
He's sputtering.
Splishing
You
and
get some
splashing?
air. You're not dying, but you're.
Did he make it all the way to Shlomo?
Yeah, because it's been a couple
Shlomo's
rounds.
going to change his plan
Okay.
if he notices that in time.
Suddenly,
Roll-
a
roll
lump
perception.
falls out of the.
Yeah, you know it.
Anyway.
You see it. You see it. I mean, he's a
Big
big
man.
guy.
yeah, exactly.
So I'm sorry. You do not see.
So I did not see him.
Yeah. Well, you do, but he's
way
kind
down
of
there.
He's way down by Shlomo.
slowly bumping around the creek, and you do see these little creatures moving in.
Okay.
Eat them.
It's going to come up with something different.
Stuff. So what do you do?
And this goes. How does this go? Climbing upwise.
How
There's an
high?
opening into that alcove,
Right.
and is it just how high is the?
The ceiling's like ranges from 15 to 25 feet tall.
Okay.
There's stalagmites, there's stalactites.
Okay, so I could climb above the opening, or there is room above it,
Which opening are you?
to the alcove where the elder is.
Yeah, you could climb up in there.
But it's like a cave.
Yeah, because it
wall.
opens up and there's, there's like, it's probably 15 foot tall in the tunnel where
Okay.
Wilma is.
I'll just. I'm gonna climb up the wall here,
Okay.
And can I go across without going into the darkness? And then
Yes.
back down to get back where Wit is?
Yes. I think you.
But I can only use one round, so I'm gonna move up
Okay.
and then we'll.
Yeah, you went through the darkness. You start climbing up. You get up a little ways, and then.
Okay.
All right. Scoos.
Well, Shlomo would be healing Scoos.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yep. Change your action.
So he gets 10 hit points.
Oh, the creek might have saved him. It
Well,
can taketh and giveth.
Floated towards Shlomo is not a bad thing.
Yeah, I know. It's like, oh yeah, well, that's right. Wilma.
Her call shot was she wants to throw a hand axe right at this thing's head, like right between the eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
Get turn. Wit.
Any turn if you catch it and then throw it back.
Yeah.
You guys can just play catch with your misses.
I rolled a 2 on my con check. I'm at -5.
Well, if you're not moving and doing stuff, you've been kind of laying around and crawling.
Okay.
So, and you rolled a power score, and he addressed you for a couple rounds.
I can take an action.
You're not bleeding. But if you start doing heavy actions, then you'll start bleeding.
I pull out Korax and I distract, sending it after this guy. So this big fucking raven starts just flying around its face, trying to fuck it up and distract it, and just being.
All right.
Can I take any other actions besides that?
No.
Okay.
Sharon.
I got one last knife.
You had to kiss it, didn't you?
I did. That's 13 again. All right.
Brush before you kiss it. Alright.
Let's see if we. That dagger goes
Are you-
flying into the
What's
darkness. It's Izzy up the
Still-
wall, though.
Yeah.
And no one sees it.
He hasn't hit him. Now he's got Sanctuary, so now he's.
Yeah.
My attack.
See what he does this time.
Am I able to move after throwing?
Yeah, I think you can usually throw 2 around, so you
so I did.
you dip back
in the corner.
Okay. Well, this guy. It's annoying.
Bad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Scoos is down, so that's
Scoos is down and Sanctuary on the dwarf that he failed last round. And he's screaming.
And you've been keeping track of his regeneration?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
he doesn't have that anymore.
Oh. Yes, he does.
No. Remember, we did that thing, and now they don't.
He's still mad he didn't stop
That's
that. huh?
biological.
No, yeah, that's biological.
Maybe if
It's
that
not
round.
magical.
No, he-
But did the dispel magic affect any magical
Healing.
things that were
happening that round?
that round or
Yeah.
in effect? Like if there was a durational magical effect that either one of those guys had, that would have been dropped.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So any protections or anything he had would have.
Right.
Yeah. Great.
And then your dude up top.
My dude up top. He is.
He walked all the way down here and left him hanging up in the air.
Using the whip. Using the sword.
I think Wilma likes it, so she should get a bonus
It's
to
the
her.
whip, not the sword.
Plus.
Yeah,
The whip.
the whip, just the whip.
Whip it good.
Maybe she's like, yeah, take me.
I mean, people dream about bugs.
Suplex.
This sword.
They play. They have a lot of fun together.
It's foreplay.
Right. Exactly.
You take 7 damage, and this thing's just.
Fucking
Oh, man, it's cold. It is icicle. Just.
What? Okay.
What?
It casts a spell?
No, it's his sword. That looks like an
No,
icicle,
okay.
and he stabbed him.
All right. Does it get any minuses because
Yeah.
No, there's no money. He gets pluses, actually. 'cause
I know,
It's dark.
He's got a raven.
I got the
There's
raven.
ice and there's a river.
I
So he
got
gets
the
plus 10.
I got the raven
Yeah,
buff.
Well, that happened. You got it. You focused it. It's all
You
happening
get
at
it
once.
next round.
Okay.
You get it next.
It's the next
All right.
round.
He's being pretty tight.
My goodness.
I'm going to write that.
Starting to sound like me.
Just, yeah, you write that
The
down.
blog, yeah.
I think you're so cool. Initiative.
Everybody should be commenting with it.
I
Spells,
Spell.
powers.
winning, son. At least I'm getting these.
Who's
He
the
says,
guy?
right as he rolls an 8.
Parting lands I rolled a 10.
Wow,
Oh,
okay.
well done.
Sunny.
Well, good enough.
You're amazing.
Doesn't- Chilling.
Slow-mo.
Slow-mo is healing screws again.
Okay.
11.
You keeping them down, face down in the river, though?
Of course not.
Write that
Baptism.
down.
Drink it like
That's
it's
how he knows if he's breathing.
yeah. If there's
See,
bubbles,
you-
you're still
Oh, yeah,
alive.
he's still on it.
He's still alive.
But Scooz gets up this round.
Okay.
That looks like good beer there.
Is
Could you stand Scooz up?
Is
this
you're
round?
climbing up, you notice this
great.
big creature's coming back.
Well,
And you drink
but
them
there's
all.
20 feet darkness and all that. He may not be able to see
Drank
me.
all
I
of
may not
this
be able
already.
to see him. But anyway,
You hear something coming.
I'm going over and back down to where Wit is.
Okay. It's yeah, you get there. Your bracers are helping.
Okay.
So go ahead and move yourself there.
Put me next to Wit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I say, the big one's coming back from below.
Drop him in a hole. Fuck.
Excuse.
Scooz will take a shot in.
He's pointing down that hole.
18.
You hit.
Oh, by the way, any injuries wand.
12 points of damage.
Well, let me get his attention. Wilma.
She'll throw
It gives you the command word. I'm not long for this life.
20. Okay, just 9 damage with an axe.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, he's still up. Another 12. And Mr.
I don't know if you
Mr.
can or not.
I heal myself is still up.
You want your skull back.
Check
You
my
used
balls.
it all, did you?
Okay.
No, it
Yes,
was a
I did.
casting of light.
Wit.
No.
No, he did.
Light,
use that.
darkness.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I used it.
You got your name right. You should listen.
Wit. Well, I was.
Seriously.
Fuck, I got this gnome asking me questions. I'm like, man, I'm a soul. Which I failed to do. But what did we roll for initiative?
Magic
we-
chaos
by
and
two.
a fireball pops
Well,
out of your
we
finger.
won by
10.
2.
What'd you roll?
I rolled an 8. We won by 2.
Well, that one I made.
Okay. So your spell goes off.
But it goes off
Later.
one segment later. It took me long to
Good. So
get.
it's not happening once, so I may still get an attack.
Great.
So
So how about we go with 6 points of damage to the asshole in green?
well, he is landing on top of Wilma here.
Cool.
That
And
sounds really
during all
sexy.
that, because you had to move all the way there, and I'm like,
Little too much. We're going to have to report it.
Well,
Can't be
really,
lying
we
on
should have
top
had
of
the conversation we had.
Well, we
So,
probably did.
I was kind
Tyrion.
Embrace me now.
Now we're having it.
Yeah.
Tyrion's gonna find a dark corner,
Unless you find
hide in there for a
conscious.
bit. He's gonna ambush whatever
Okay.
comes his way, unless it's one of the party.
You think you're hitting
All right.
my attack. So he
It
is
might be the blonde cord you've got to wrap tightly around my balls.
he's trying to land on Wilma. He looks like he is falling to the ground. Let's see if he 18.
Does he land in the spikes?
No, that's why he's trying to land on Wilma. Yes.
Raven,
Raven, yes.
just I might give him minuses to hit.
Yes,
I don't know.
I hit dice.
Yeah,
He gets
Corax hasn't felt useful ever since Valbert died. You gotta give him this, please.
Might keep him from casting spells. Just
Yeah.
Concentration. Yeah.
He attacked him with a whip.
So no, he's actually like he's hurt. So he's trying to get out of the spikes area, and he's just kind of raking you with his.
Measly claws.
He's just kind of pummeling you and,
Okay.
and landing kind of next to you.
Gotcha. If
So
he was hurt, I would think he would try to regenerate with the whip. But
well, I know, but he's going to land in the spikes or he's going to land on you.
Okay.
So you take 6 damage just
All right.
from sharp things, but he is on the ground now next to Wilma.
in the spikes.
With,
Well, that
with
means-
the raven
That
flying.
means he should be in the
Yeah.
spikes, though. He can't
He's-
like land next to her. Oh, you mean he landed
He's
in
on the edge of the
in the
darkness
clear
there.
spot? I
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
I
yeah.
see, I see.
That was his
All right,
intent.
all right.
Over here?
Oh,
Yeah.
over there.
Something like that.
Damn it.
Bitch. But yeah, Wilma's still in the spikes?
Yes,
Well, Wilma's
she's right on the edge.
she's on the edge. She's on the edge of two spells.
And she.
Okay, so
It's
he
tough.
did that, and then the other guy's turning around and charging skews.
Who's turning what to where?
Big
The
guy.
big
Who's got his
creature
attention?
with an arrow.
Oh shit, Scoos. How'd I miss that? Oh, you were talking to me. Never mind. No, I mean, we were having our. I can't see it anyway.
Yeah. You're just role playing.
Just oh no! It is a hit.
No, you missed.
I hit you.
No, you missed.
Pretty sure it's a miss.
I hit you twice.
Oh, you missed twice.
Your arm claws is better than
Yeah, it's crap.
and the tail. Yeah. Welcome back.
You woke up with one hit point. You're good.
No, he got fully healed. But
What?
he doesn't have that many hit points. So that's well,
Yeah. I got a whopping 12 when I'm at full hit points.
Okay.
John, what's the command word?
Nagasha.
Oh, gotcha.
Good.
Sure.
Here we go. That's not bad.
I don't know if
First hit,
anybody can use this or not.
6
I
damage.
don't know. Actually.
Second hit,
I think I have a very small chance.
8 damage, and the tail,
they all three hit.
yeah.
Damn.
Ooh. 8 more damage. Make a
I
save.
haven't
Which is
started.
poison. For paralyzation.
Yeah,
Your third level, you need a
Work it.
13
He's much more lenient.
fire.
Missed.
You go out.
You are stunned.
You make the. It can blow
That
up in my
sucks.
hand or
It's
something.
right as you get up.
You just blew off your arm.
You are paralyzed
What?
for.
It worked.
You want to
0
keep track of this
rounds.
Sure.
for me because I'm busy. 5 rounds.
What? You didn't get paralyzed, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Initiative. Spells, powers.
Spells, powers, super duper
I have
skills.
a plan.
But if
Any spells or powers?
Oh,
Just to
wait.
prep you early.
Well, yeah, if I'm conscious, I'm casting a spell.
Okay. I've started using
slow
natural
mo?
abilities, but I've
Spells,
only
powers?
one
Yeah,
proficiency
spell.
into it. It takes 2.
4.
You decide.
I rolled a 4 as well.
Well, we're defending now. I said so.
Yes, I said so.
Yeah, I call dibs. I'm defending.
What?
All
You're still
happening at
conscious.
once.
Which is why I call dibs.
I didn't think I'd keep standing.
Oh, well, if you are. See, thing is,
Part
if
of
you're
yours.
a magic missile.
Sonny, what do you do?
Whoa!
Then we have a conversation.
Right.
If I see that you're still standing, I'm going to hand it to you.
All right.
And then I'll hear the command word, and
All right.
the same information will have been transferred. And don't worry, I won't leave here without it if you fall.
I'll make sure I get it.
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay.
No, for fuck's sake.
Well, out of respect to him, you know.
This guy just rips into skews, but
That sucks.
that's what he's
What?
planning to do. But Shlomo, you're next.
So a light spell in that
I
guy's
might be
eyes.
done.
Okay.
No, I just rolled 2 ones in a row for my actions.
Okay.
Your body just explodes.
I think he's
Well, it
blinded.
just means you're unconscious.
He is blinded.
My spell
That's
may have
good.
gone chaos.
Ah.
That could be something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he?
We were having a conversation. I was waiting to see what Wit did because he was still standing, and I was surprised when I got there.
Actually, no,
And I was about ready to hand him the
I'm pulling
wand.
the Tempest thing, firing spells from my ass.
But you fired the spell while I was climbing. So
Yes.
if you were going to fall unconscious from that, you would already be unconscious by the
Nope,
time I
I
got
didn't.
there. Okay.
This new round,
Okay.
and I'm trying to blast this thing, and you're handing me wands and skulls, and
And I see you casting though.
Yes.
So I'm not going to hand you the wand.
Okay.
So, okay.
but
All right.
things
So
went,
what do you
things
do?
went south.
So you didn't have time to talk to me, so I don't know the command word.
I thought he said he told you the command word
I
when you gave it.
understand, but I'm trying to maintain the timeline here. 'cause
Right.
You're giving me more information than you probably should have if you were planning to cast this round. So that's all.
It's
I'm
a,
just
it's a quick spell that I'm casting, so we may have been able to tell you.
It's your call. Okay. If I
Talking's
know
a
it,
free
then
action, isn't it?
I know it. I know it.
Well, it is, but in time.
Yeah.
And he's right in
Sure.
time that.
I'm just trying to be fair with
Yeah. No, absolutely.
I'm not-
No, I agree.
I'm not trying to be a hard ass. I just don't think that's fair that
Right.
I get the benefit of everything.
No, no, I
We
agree.
were talking
I agree.
behind party lines.
Yep.
Okay. So what are you doing? You're trying to use the wand then?
Well, I was going to give him the wand. I saw he was casting.
Okay.
Whether or not in our conversations before he made his rolls, he told me the command word. So it's up to
Okay.
you to decide whether I know the command word. If I do, great. I'm not going to argue with you, but I am at least giving you the opportunity that
Sure.
it doesn't seem like
Your
we had
spell's
time
fast.
to do that because he was casting. But
Well,
I thought he gave
sure,
you
hold
one
your
like a
action
few
for a
rounds
moment.
ago.
We'll get back
I
to
didn't
you.
give him anything.
Where it
No.
goes.
He took it.
Well, no, but you were like, I'm not long for this world.
Well, yeah, that was last round.
You're like, hey,
Right.
how do I use
So
this or
he
whatever?
cast that spell while I was climbing.
Right.
We had a whole conversation after I got there, but he cast a spell. So things got out of sync. So I'm trying to sync them up again.
Okay.
That's all
Right.
I'm
He's trying to be
do.
fair to the
I'm
game.
trying to be fair to you, and I'm trying to be fair to the situation. So I mean,
Right.
I
No.
understand what works best for the party. But
No.
And believe me, I want that to be.
You're spot on, John. You're spot on.
Okay.
Okay.
So if
Probably not.
you might have saw me with the wand and he gave me the command word, but I don't know.
He might tell you at the end of the round or at
Okay.
the end of his spell. or
Okay,
whatever.
so next round I can use it. Or
Okay.
attempt to.
So what do you want to do this round?
Nothing. I'm watching him and I'm seeing him get. So I'm about ready to pull him back into the darkness if he.
Okay.
I'm just kind of slumped up in the corner.
Scoos, you're paralyzed.
Paralyzed.
Can you roleplay that, please?
I got a roll con, but do I bleed if I'm paralyzed?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Your
good.
blood is
Made
just stopped moving.
Wilma.
That actually is worse.
She will.
Hey,
You'll attack. Since it's melee attacks. Oh, nice. Okay, one hit. 4 damage.
Nope. Look, Dale. Wrong guy.
Okay. 4 damage. It's still moving. It's still
How long does the
squirming.
light spell last?
Wit.
Cast light in the guy's eyes.
Wort.
Oh, hold on.
Sorry.
So,
Yeah.
I was attempting to cast a magic missile. He's talking to me about the wand and the skull, and I'm trying to save Wilma. I can see her from there. I'm trying to.
Well, there's a raven in the way, so it's hard.
I rolled a 1 for my spellcasting check,
Okay.
which is still within the range of success
Okay.
for me because of my level. But then I rolled a 1 for my con check, and I'm at -5 hit points.
Right. So you get your spell off, and then you're going to fall unconscious.
Great.
Right into the spikes.
Well, no, I'm just slumped in the
And I'll
corner
just-
that you left me in.
And I'll just drag you off.
Yeah, again. Just throw them at the cliff. Okay, so I get the spell off.
Get up, get up, get up.
Okay.
Magic missile. Get up, get up, get up,
Takes
get up.
30
Magic
damage.
missile.
No?
He's better
Okay.
than a wand.
How about a. No, for fuck's
Just
sake.
got to pump him up.
Yeah.
6 damage.
Okay. Still moving.
And then I just. You're like.
Yeah.
Get them. That's I'm out.
So I use the wand. I go.
Does it work?
All right. So the big guy that I killed, he's got like these, like sort of pieces of carapace on his back, like
Yeah.
sort of wing covers.
Yeah.
Okay. Would it be feasible if I were to find a way to rip those off? Could I use those somehow to walk along the ice spikes without killing myself?
Maybe you can try.
Fucking course I could try. Okay, so yeah, Tyrion with his knives that he didn't throw is gonna try to pop off a piece of carapace to use as like a board to slide through to get into melee with this fucker.
Okay. So you're working on that.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see.
Some
I do have skinning, if that helps at all.
crazy ass DIY crap going on
Yeah.
here.
Please, I know the second I step on there.
Extreme bushcraft.
Yeah, exactly. Hey,
All right.
desperate times, desperate measures.
The turn is how many rounds?
10 rounds.
10 rounds. This
Long time.
guy is shredding scoos.
Couldn't he just shred a guitar instead?
He's blinded though.
He is blinded. He
But
is
he
getting
is staying.
pluses because Scoos is paralyzed,
Yeah,
but sorry, dude. Oh my god. So he's blind. You're armor class 3, but I get plus 4 because you're paralyzed.
We'll just
Then I get
cancel
minus 4 because I'm blind.
We'll just cancel
Blinded
it.
by the light, lit up like a deuce.
I need a 9.
I don't remember the rest of the
A
lyrics.
9 to hit you. And I rolled 2 10s.
You really struggle with that, dude. You just say I hit you.
Or
Well, it
alternatively, you could say you missed. I think that would be a fun, narrative to explore. What if it missed? And in fact, what if Scoos wasn't paralyzed? I think that's what the fans
It
really
would have been really cool if it
So
wasn't paralyzed, but it's paralyzed.
Sorry, Scoos.
Going down.
This might.
No, he's still going to be paralyzed.
I think it's already negative, right?
Yeah.
Wilma will be sad if he survives.
Then this guy is
We'll all be sad if we don't.
Yeah.
trying to whip Wilma.
Okay. Also, get down on all fours and take it.
Wow.
Just kidding.
Oh no!
She's gonna try to get out of there.
Oh no!
Why, you're rolling 7s?
I hit you with whip.
Okay.
You take. Fuck. Just need to make sure I get this right.
Wow. You rolled well.
3, 6, 7 damage
From the whip?
from the whip, and it gets healed 3. But then his sword
Uh-oh.
goes flying
Oh, he fumbled.
into the darkness. Double fumble.
Oh, wow.
And it looks like it may have broke.
Ooh.
And it just, he's like, ah! He's a bloody mess.
Spell on a scroll will go away.
Yes.
Yeah, the writing just,
It's initiative.
Yeah.
the writing burned.
All right, here I go.
Spells, powers.
Spells,
Attacking.
powers, super skills.
So, did I get the word or no? No?
No,
Okay.
you passed out.
Can I roll for that?
No,
I did roll 2 1s in a row.
That is. Wait, what did you get?
I got 10.
I got an 8.
Marty wins. Sonny.
Honey will just observe.
Okay. Shlomo.
Have you ever used the
You
word?
miss. Well, I don't know, depending on what you're going to
Nope.
do with the armor class, but
You're trying to strike the creature.
yeah, 6. No, that's not going to
I'm just grabbing the straws now.
Okay. Izzy.
You can grab my straw.
I'm gonna go into the light and look at this wand and see if I can figure anything out on it. Does it happen to be Gnomish make?
No.
And,
Oh!
and it has Gnomish runes on it
But-
that I can read.
If he does the reading, he may hear someone actually using it with his. If that's what you're doing by going into the light. If that-
No.
No, he means
No,
external.
I'm just
darkness.
looking at it.
Oh, I thought you were
Looking
using
at
your
it.
power to
No,
read
if
shit.
If I had any power left, do you think I'd be doing all this stuff? I would have just bamped you out of there.
Maybe. Uh-oh.
I mean,
I assume-
I'm climbing up.
I assume nothing with this party.
So you're trying to. figure out-
I'm trying to figure out how to use this magical device.
Okay. What does your skill say?
What do you mean?
What percentage?
I need a 13.
But you only have 1 point in it,
I only have 1 point in it.
and you're not a spellcaster
Nope. But I'm a thief who can use certain wands and
at higher levels.
magical.
Isn't
I
it?
know. Yeah, but I have aspirations.
Percent chance.
I have
I have aspirations and
Roll a
confidence.
D100.
You have to practice to get a chance to do
Roll a
it.
D100.
And who are you aiming it at?
The bad guy at his whip.
Okay.
29.
Okay. Nothing.
It's like, this is a cool stick.
Go, Web, go.
Excuse.
But I used up 3 charges.
Sorry, dude. I liked him. Wilma.
So she's gonna try to use both tumbling and spring attack to And she also has a jumping skill to like get down on this ledge without being hit. And if she can, she'll just
It's in the darkness.
yeah. Well, if she's just going blind, do I have to roll like a perception check to see which
Yep.
way? Okay, it's out.
-4.
Okay, well she failed that, but
Okay.
she will just try to get off of that ledge.
Okay.
So
Oh, if I can interject, I'm sorry. She knows the darkness is here,
yeah.
Yeah.
and she knows the ledge is there.
Yeah.
She may not be able to perceive the bottom of the ledge, which may have been the failure on her part too.
Right.
Okay,
Okay. Well, she was.
I'm saying I'm not going to say she's going to jump in a random direction. She knows she's jumping in the darkness. to get
She
away.
knows where she's jumping. But
Okay.
He doesn't know where she's landing.
Yeah.
All right. So I made my dex for spring attack, and now maybe tumbling to get through past the spikes.
There's no
That makes
spikes.
sense.
No spikes in your way.
You have to roll successful tumbling to get away from
Spikes are this way.
an attack of opportunity
There's
from
no
that dude.
spikes down there.
Gotcha. Well, I rolled my dex twice
Okay.
for that. So
Right.
okay. So she's. But spring attack to not get hit. I rolled that too. So yeah, she gets down there, I guess.
Spring attack. So you're trying to attack or
No. Well, I'm just. I need to roll that to not get hit, or is that just tumbling?
Well, yeah, it's just to evade an attack of opportunity to disengage and get away.
Okay.
All right, but she's not attacking, just getting away from him.
Okay. So you take 1 point of damage just because you landed wrong. You get dark, couldn't see, failed to roll. But you get, that's what you do.
All right.
Quit. Unconscious. Good.
Can I
Karen.
if I roll a power score? Can I wake up?
Sure, John.
Did you roll 20? Because it's always good.
Yeah. I
Jared.
roll a 16.
All right, so yeah, I'm.
I do have a bandolier of darts.
Yeah, I was carving off
21
that piece
darts.
of carapace. I don't know if I got it off.
It's taking a little bit more time.
Yep. All right.
I'll give them to somebody who is.
I'm not a messenger boy.
No, but you're really good with your hands.
My attack?
Keep in mind, Sholmo did swing at him.
Yeah, I did. That's,
He's not the DM.
I know.
The Shlomo moved too. He's not where he was.
Oh, well, where is he?
No, he's there now.
Oh,
He
okay.
wasn't there.
Got it.
So you don't know where he's at now. Unless you're blind.
Because he's blind.
Oh, yeah.
This is true. And that's why you get -4 to hit.
Okay.
Is that fine?
Make it minus
I
8.
mean, it's -7 armor
Does
class.
Does he know which
I'd say
direction to
Minus
roll?
8?
If you win initiative, he's not going to be able to go thunk right into the middle of your head. That's all he's trying to say.
What's that light spell that you got? No,
I need like 19s to hit you. Is that okay?
no, you need 25s.
No.
Why are you asking me?
Yeah,
I'm giving you an answer.
Oh, a 20!
No!
just had to say it.
Let's see if it's a double.
Skullgrim is challenging you.
Ooh, it's an 18, so it's just
Crit.
it's a hit. Crit. Yeah. And then the third.
Another 20?
19.
Well, why would you roll a third one? If
Three
you
attacks.
roll a 20 and 18, it's done.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
it's
has
just
a
your
tail.
other attack? Oh.
So he does max damage with his.
How do you know he didn't just stab Sonny with the tail?
Something way back.
It's you know it's all confusing in battle, and I understand.
You shouldn't leave
His
the
tail
table.
just hit the same thing as Sword did.
Bad things happen when I leave the table.
It's max damage with one claw. 11 damage. And then the tail. 8 damage. Make a save.
Saving throw.
You
Roll
get
high.
your dwarven bonus. You need like
And you're a priest, so.
need a 9, whatever your bonus is.
20.
Yeah, you're
Oh.
fine. So-
Does he like completely? Does he heal hit points with the 20?
Yeah.
Roll again.
no,
Does he pump the poison back up the tail into the other
Yeah.
guy?
Blind the guy?
And now he's paralyzed by his own poison?
this other guy.
Gives up and dies?
Oh shit! He's got one target. That's me.
Or you go after Wilma.
Is
Yeah.
Dove into the darkness.
Oh, you're not in the dark?
Wilma's in the dark.
I don't know. I don't think he had
You're
time
You're
to.
unconscious. You're slumped on the ground. Why would he attack you?
you're in the dark, right?
Yes, I am.
And there's still a raven. Wait, let me do this.
Not for long.
Yeah.
Just hit him a few times.
Oh wait, that's
He waves a hand and the spikes go away.
Thank God.
He takes a lazy slap at the raven.
Crazy redhead running down the hall.
The spikes are gone?
He just waved them away.
Yeah.
Oh. That may not be good for...
It's good for me.
For what? It's good for everybody, I think. Those spikes are a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I hate them.
They are. But
Definitely good for Tyrann.
I'll cast him again then.
there's darkness here.
Yeah. All right, initiative.
All right.
Wait, can I roll?
No, I'm winning.
Well,
No, but a super duper skill.
Oh, okay. Spells. Super duper
I got a
skill.
9.
Got a 10.
Really?
You just had to ask, didn't
Well,
you?
but why you should don't roll on the mat. You got to roll on the mat,
I did roll on the mat.
but it rolled on this mat.
No. This is the mat that was. You ruined it. You ruined it.
Claw. Claw.
As a guy that ruins things, I can tell when someone
Tail.
ruins.
I miss you barely.
Oh, it's holding the line.
This guy starts walking down the hall.
Yeah.
Hoodoo.
That way?
Yeah.
Of course he
He
does.
moves 12.
Yeah, so he's basically here. Right.
And he's looking at you.
go this way. See if he goes.
What, isn't he blending into the background?
Nope, he's
No.
digging into the creature. How many movements is that?
That's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8.
8. So
Well, I hate to get there.
Yeah.
he's
So-
he's moving into attack.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so-
what you were doing, it's all happening
9,
once.
10, 11.
And you guys rolled a 10,
Yeah, so we're one ahead of you.
so you could do something.
Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna stab at him.
Okay.
Yeah, as soon as technically, as soon as the ice disappeared, Tara would have been like, "Oh, fuck this,"
All right.
and would have.
It's all happening.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all happening at once.
All right.
Will I kill another?
Okay, that is a 21.
That's a hit.
Yeah, damn straight.
Take him down.
Those things dispelled the magic and then rolled it and
Okay.
Well, that was last round. He
Yeah, yeah.
dispelled the magic
Oh, gotcha.
last round.
9
Okay.
damage.
9 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I get a second dagger on him.
don't you have 2 arms?
I do.
Yeah. This is
Okay,
all.
stab him.
It's all happening once here.
That is an 11.
Total?
That misses. Yeah.
Yeah, you need
I
to
rolled a
miss.
5.
You must do better.
What do I need to hit you?
What do we pay you for?
Well, you pay me?
Mike?
Damn it.
That's not our
Oh, he
request.
doesn't have a sword.
Cool.
So he
That's
does
right.
hit you with the whip.
Damn it. Okay, well, this is where I'm going down.
Remember, Raven. Minuses? I don't know.
Yeah, you gave -4.
Oh, wow, that's
And I
nice.
still need a 10 to hit him.
God damn
Oh,
it.
fuck.
And I rolled a 14.
Really?
No.
So that means I
But
hit.
he missed.
Why?
If you needed a 10 and you rolled a 14, that's
-4
Yeah,
is 10.
Yeah.
I need a 10 to hit him. Why would I miss?
Ties good.
Thank you.
whatever.
Math is a bitch.
God, I hate math. I mean, facts are facts, but I mean, in this day and age, facts really aren't. They're beautiful.
Terrible.
Oh, God.
You could argue math if you wanted to.
And he heals himself.
Okay, so
Change
I
it,
got to
do it,
roll
finds
con
the-
to see if I'm still standing.
Of course you
Let's see.
Of course you are.
14, 25,
Definitely there. Grow some balls.
33.
Big hairy balls.
Okay, so I forget. I have to roll what to stay
What
conscious?
negative are you at?
I'm at, let's see, 33,
Roll your
negative,
con
What
and
do you mean,
make it-
33?
well, 33 total in terms of wounds,
He's
to 26.
God,
So
he's
that's
Negative 7.
-7.
Yeah, so negative
minus-
7.
-7
roll
and your,
8
whatever your con
up
is.
to your con.
Okay, my con's a 16, but I do get +4 on negative HP checks from toughness.
Okay.
Oh,
But I don't know if that's from the bottom or not.
no, it's off to the top.
Oh, okay, yeah, so an 18.
You're
yeah.
good. No,
Cool.
wait. Yeah,
Perfect.
whatever. Yeah. I can fix it.
Yeah.
Wait, it's -4 from the bottom or the top?
You're at negative.
No,
what?
the -4 is from the bottom, but the +4 I get for toughness. Is that to the top? Or
I don't know. I have to read.
So if you
Yeah.
have a 16 con, you actually.
or is it a
Yeah.
-4 to my roll because
It's
I'm trying to roll
not
under?
Huh?
think
Because I rolled an 18, my
Go
con
ahead.
is
I would say
16.
it's a -5.
I would
If
think
it's a
it just moves the
-4,
negatives back down.
then that is
No.
under.
It should give you the same range.
I think it's the negatives get pushed down.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
So what'd you roll?
I rolled an
So,
18.
hey, Aaron, if that were the
Yeah.
case, then if you're at really high I don't think that makes sense. The
Right.
way I've always played that, it just extended it by.
It wouldn't, because
Okay.
if you were at 0.
So does it raise the ceiling or does it lower the floor?
I think we should raise this.
Well, it is true. You get that bonus. So if you were in full health,
Yeah.
you get 0
If
to
you
your
get
con.
blasted by
So that
something,
bonus should allow you to roll above your
Fine.
con.
You're still up.
Cool. Awesome.
All right.
you still missed him.
Terrence just gonna be like,
Finally! Finally!
My head really hurts,
yeah.
but I'll kill you.
waiting for you to move that ice, you coward!
What are we at now? I'm so confused.
That was me. That was my turn.
Is it initiative?
Or no, sorry.
Your
That
guy
was,
needs to make a con check, see if he's still conscious. That's where we're at.
Is that where we're
Yeah,
at?
yeah,
Yeah.
both of them, in fact.
yeah, I just did mine. No,
Initiative.
Yeah, it's initiative. Oh wait, I lost. Go.
Oh,
Wait, whoa,
It's
whoa,
our
whoa.
turn.
Wait.
No. That was his turn. Oh wait, but we lost. That's right.
yeah.
We lost. Sorry. Yeah, Aaron, we lost, so it's our turn.
You just
True, I
had to
haven't
do
done
because-
anything.
Fine.
I rolled.
Sunny.
Yeah.
He's just saying.
Yep.
How you doing, Eric?
That's you in the
Almost healing
corner.
himself.
Another high noon?
Just the wallflower.
Help yourself.
Lie on the wall.
Did you hit someone?
He healed
He's
himself.
just standing there,
Standing.
menacingly.
Yeah, exactly.
Izzy will move.
Could have had this battle
up
over like,
6. This is
I don't
my
know,
last round of haste.
4 hours ago.
He's got to
Up
stick to his
6.
principles, John.
And grab a flask of oil and throw it at
Goes
him.
up,
The principles
back
of
down,
flex.
goes back up. You can get beat back down again.
9,
Roller coaster.
10.
Kind of roll a saving throw for the.
Does he look like a kobold or a goblin?
No.
Are you sure? Might be
Roll
cousins
a
to
saving
one.
throw. A 17.
Okay, so it hits the
Just
big.
bounce off of him.
It bounces off the big creature that's lying there next to him. Ting, 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 ting.
Bounces off him and lands on the guy fighting.
So a flask bounces into the
You
area.
think it might be healing, but you're not sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grease, my
It's
favorite.
fire breath.
Yeah.
Llama.
Could be.
Seen that
Sort
word
of.
used,
It
yeah.
could be sort of.
Can I roll a perception check to see
Just
if
like
I hear
Mother
any of
used
the
to do.
scuffling over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, which makes it. So she's gonna start trying to grope along the wall and go in that direction,
Okay.
just following the sounds of Scoos and that thing fighting.
All right. So you get
Maybe like half her movement
there.
rate.
You go. Somewhere like that.
Yeah.
Wit.
Do I have a chance
It's
of waking
name
up?
right
Yeah.
twice in a row. It's correct twice in a row.
You just
Used the right name. Twice in a row.
I'm trying. Taryn.
you just have to roll power
Here
score.
we go.
I don't know. I rolled less than my negative hit points, so I'm
a
assuming.
19.
That's it.
Damn straight. That is 10 damage.
Okay. You actually just.
Thank God. Oh,
Wait, so you got these daggers
yeah.
with your amazing strength. So pretty much when you shove them through somebody, it goes up
Exactly.
to your shoulder,
Yeah.
or maybe just your elbow, depending on the damage you roll.
Yeah, depending.
So
Yeah.
he drops the creature.
He drops it.
But are you still conscious? Are you still conscious? Are you still
Yeah.
conscious?
You still conscious now?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. That is a 13 plus 4,
So if you
17. Yeah.
If you had that whip, you could like whip yourself.
No,
It
it
cause pain, but it wouldn't do any damage.
doesn't work like
You
that.
could just do that forever.
No.
No, you wouldn't gain health, but you wouldn't hurt yourself either. Other than
You might because it does a little
I
more
think
damage.
that's
like
what
a
the
safe-
priests
oh,
do
it
when
does.
they're lashing
No, no, no.
themselves.
It's a nice
and
Oh,
My
yeah,
turn
yeah,
to attack.
No, you already attacked.
Initiative.
There you go.
That was, that was Monty
I think
Python.
That was
there
Life of
somewhere.
Brian.
That was like
Honestly.
Brian, yeah.
Oh my god.
Not the Messiah.
One of you
He's a
guys-
very
One of you guys is turn for
naughty boy.
initiative. I think it's
Roll
I
something.
lost, so yeah.
Oh, that's right. Boy, that was a long half round.
Yeah, because we got confused on what we were.
An 8.
Party wins.
Yeah.
Same.
Wow.
Just chilling.
Shlomo.
15.
To hit.
You need your 6 level.
God, we
priest.
take this thing
Blind
down
now.
by that?
No, it keeps regenerating. So do I, but it doesn't work.
You need an 18 to hit it.
He's, with the -4?
That just gives him minus.
It's just -4 for him to attack.
But
Just like
It
that.
says -4 to armor class too in the book.
Let's read it. Let's read the fucking.
Well, I guess it
You
depends
guys
upon whether
always
he's
argue
using
with me. It's minus
mobility
4
as
to hit.
It's hard to dodge a blow. You
Which
can't.
he probably is. 'Cause he doesn't have
Well,
armor.
See,
Okay, well, what does it say? Light centered on the visual organs of the creature blinds it, reducing its attack rolls and saving throws by 4, and worsening its armor class by 4.
Oh.
I did
Because they
not know
can't
that.
defend themselves.
Okay, so
you are redeemed. Skogram!
Skogram!
I'm sorry.
But he's drunk, so it's only -2.
If minus 2 hits, that's
Do
fine.
that.
You need
That's
a
going too
14 to
far.
hit.
15!
You hit.
Ooh.
I did not know that. I thought it was just blind. So my bad.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of makes
Can't
sense.
see where it's
7
coming
points of
from.
damage.
7. Let's see, I need it.
2 next time.
Is that it?
Yep, 2 next
Okay.
time. That's one attack.
Izzy.
Still
I'm
up?
gonna
Piece of
run
shit.
to the. I'm gonna move up to the thingy,
No.
and I'm gonna pour the oil all over it, and I'm gonna pour a second flask of oil all over it, and set it on fire.
Okay.
How do you set it on fire?
Flint and steel. Thank you very much.
Wondered.
It's a red
Are those my flint and steels?
Flint and
'Cause
steel left belt pouch.
Wilma.
I
He
have
didn't
it
have
right
to look. He
here.
knew. Yeah,
Right
he knew.
here.
Yeah, left
Left
belt pad,
belt
bitch.
pouch.
used to be my
Alright,
right
the
belt.
guy just killed
I
himself.
think it's now in his left.
She'll try to come up and attack
She
this
did
creature
kill
from
him,
behind.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, I was planning on
Just
popping
one.
off his head.
He's just mostly dead.
Right.
That would be a
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna do it just like
15.
like with the other guy. I wasn't able to set him on fire.
Fourth
He
level
leveled
fighter.
fighter.
Hurts.
Quiet down,
Yeah.
everybody.
4th level fighter.
Minus
4th
4.
level fighter.
Minus 4.
You need a 14 to hit. Because
Okay.
he's armor class 4 at the moment.
That is a hit. Also from behind.
It's
Alright,
just
so
down.
6 damage.
Baby, go down, you piece of crap.
And wit.
Oh, let me see if I
Roll
wake.
check.
Let me see if I wake up. Power score, is that what I need? Like a 14? I think it's 14.
Come on.
Wait, it looks like a single digit. I'm such an old man. I'm a grandpa.
That's true.
You know.
Yes,
a gran-
Quite literally.
We know, John.
We can tell every time you go by that.
Grandpa.
Ah, shit, still 4. Fuck.
All right.
I need a moment.
Because I'm bleeding, I'm just gonna sit, warm my hands by the fire for a bit.
You're in negatives.
I'm at -7.
Yeah, let's roll a con check.
Maybe you can rub him into consciousness.
That is a 10.
Okay, so you're still up.
That's your third time around.
I've got my
You made it.
reputation.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So that means you're stable.
if you don't
Cool.
move. Or
But-
anything.
Yeah,
He's been taking actions. He's been fighting. He's been doing so.
true. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
true.
So that's one then.
Well, no, this round he didn't do jack.
That's what I'm
So I'm stable now. But if I move, I start bleeding.
I feel so good. Look at that cute little gnome there.
My con check.
Who?
My guy.
It's -4 to that, too.
No.
Yeah, because he can't see how bad a shape.
That was right the first time. I thought maybe you could block.
He can't see how he can survive this.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
1, 2, 3,
really.
4 is going.
If only
towards
Sonny would
Wilma.
help him.
5, 6 going towards Wilma.
Ooh, that'd be a good
Slow-mo.
spell. An emo spell. Right. Oh, it's not even worth doing.
I cast
anymore.
hopelessness.
He's feeling kind of hopeless right
I'm
now.
never gonna win.
Oh,
Initiative.
God.
Spells, powers.
Am I rolling it? No.
I got a 3.
Can I roll something?
I got a 6.
I win.
Double yours.
I've cast one guy.
And he goes
spell
down.
all day.
Hey!
Sonny.
Sonny just observes.
Shlomo.
Almost cuts his head off with his axe.
Roll the hit.
headsman.
Wow.
Who?
12.
Who has an axe?
Slow-mo.
You got an axe?
He's a dwarf.
Yeah.
Of course he
He
has
got
an
it
axe.
from Mudrick. He's got all kinds of shit.
No.
Wilma will help you with
He's
that.
like a little. He's a little.
You're like
tank
as bad
now.
as this
It's an
guy
arsenal.
with all the weapons you shit and carry.
I mean,
I think I walked
I
through
mean,
doors.
you got the strength to carry.
He doesn't have to carry that. He
the-
carries a mace.
Yeah, that's right.
Axe.
Spear right there.
Well, there's not
Dagger?
too many doors
Yeah,
around here.
Yeah, he's down. You start. Yeah,
They
you
all
cut his
need to
head
come to
off.
the Renaissance
I
Fair.
put him horizontal when I want to walk through a passage.
Just poke people in their ass when you're
Anyone
away.
else do anything special?
Wilma will help butcher the thing.
You start-
Slow-mo will last one night.
Tyrion's just keeping an eye on
you
the
feeling?
cold burden here, and if at any point it finally like
Soon as he
dims
lets
down,
Okay.
he'll make sure to cut the head off down.
Wilma will ask about Scoo. Is like, is he
Is the thing
naked?
whip? a thing?
It's actually just a little.
I
healing
tried.
now at the moment.
Tried hard.
I don't know.
We lost another one.
He
Get
was-
that out of the fire.
Can't
It was
believe
a tough one, that one. I'm not,
Anything
I'm not
else?
sure I could have taken him down without you coming in behind him.
Glittering,
Every time I
shiny.
hit him, he'd hit me, he'd heal, and I'd
There's
heal.
a silver
and
amulet on.
Screws was
Oh,
mighty
to
and
get all
shot him in the back when he was
daggers
coming
or
towards you
whatever.
guys, and
We lost Scoot?
stood before between
Well,
me
not
and him,
being
and
secretive.
We have to give him a proper send
So you have
off.
the
Anything-
silver
Three blows.
anything that's shiny.
3 big blows.
Okay.
in that thing.
First day on now Scoots.
New round, I'm gonna heal Wilma. I mean,
Sure.
something is happening.
So it's just a whip.
Shit.
9 hit points.
Alright.
Scoot's died? Bled out?
Who's dead?
You got like butchered by the thing.
Paralyzed and then butchered.
He took 3
Yeah.
consecutive, and then got
Couple
Then he got
blows in
crit.
there. Took
Yeah. He got
a
crit
couple
to death.
criticals again after that. Big blows. Even though slow mo healed him.
Knuckin' Fuds.
Well, he got
Slow mo's
hammered
regeneration.
right after he got healed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
slow mo's regeneration isn't as good as the those
Yeah.
guys' regeneration. It's probably about the same actually, but
Anyone else do anything special?
So this thing has
Well,
no
Slow-mo will
packs
be
or
coming down
pouches
to
or backpack or anything.
look for everybody else.
Okay.
Sorry.
So anyone try to
Tyrion and Izzy, you guys do see a couple crates and chests in this room behind some of the rubble, but he doesn't have any other bags, and neither does the big one.
Sonny will grab Worm Render.
I'll head quickly over to the crates
Okay.
and see if they're openable.
Okay, you're moving over there.
Might want to go around
Slow-mo's
the
coming
table.
to save anybody that's down,
Okay, so
so he's got a ways to
You're
go.
up.
how long does that darkness last?
I'm
It's a
at
while.
-7 still.
But you're conscious.
I'm conscious,
I
yeah.
think it's terms.
Turns, probably. Oh, look.
So
So let me know when I can heal him.
You can find them.
Trying to find him now.
You call out to them.
Yeah,
He
call out.
doesn't- he
Well,
doesn't
call out the
respond.
party member. Yes.
I'm alive, Dwarfman.
So he's moving this way. You know, kind of. So I don't know. You tell me how long it'll take me.
How many rounds this is all taking? 'Cause that's time I.
Right, that's what I don't.
So it's gonna take
You're climbing
you
up to 12
4
foot
rounds to find and get to worked. Wit.
You were doing so well.
Don't worry,
you
he
were
didn't
doing
notice.
so well. When the heat was on, you were there, but you were focused.
You know, it worked with the third leg on, or one-legged word in Diablo.
Oh yeah.
That's why I'm on this issue. I don't know why. I
So
haven't
you
played
still
Diablo in
alive?
like
I'm
10 years.
healing you.
Yeah. It's a good game.
Isn't there a new
Still
Diablo?
alive if you
Well, there's
found
always
it.
a new
I found
Diablo.
it.
Like that.
Climbed
But yeah,
up a
Diablo
cliff
4 has
and
been out
everything.
for
There's a crate or a
Quite a
chest.
couple years.
You said 4 rounds, so you get 12 hit points.
The chest.
Where are you at now?
Open the chest and you see a hammer in there.
Hold on.
That looks familiar.
Oh, that's right.
Looks
Scroll.
like
It goes back to the scroll because you gave him that.
see a
Gogren be blessed.
book thing on here.
6 and
Oh, whoa.
oh, huh.
No, you took me from -5. What was the first spell you gave me?
Okay.
12.
Just
Yeah,
a
you
hammer.
took me from -5
Then there's,
to 7.
5 river otter
So now
pelts.
you
And
the first one more.
they're covering moose coins.
He puts his hands up.
And
Gogren be blessed.
The in one of the films
Swing
a veil?
is a book.
he hands you back up.
Got left I'm just spilling it over his head. Did we win?
Well, I don't know when.
What the?
I can't move
The
in, but
hammer
whenever the time is right, he'll move in.
out.
Come find you.
cool.
I don't really give a shit about the otter pelts.
There's a lot
Because
of
nobody else is doing anything.
Yeah.
Well, we're all waiting our turn.
Okay.
Yep.
So let's go around the room starting now. Wit.
I just healed him.
Can't do that name.
I'm giving
Work.
honorings to the mighty god Skullgrim as I swill Baftar.
Okay.
Are you drinking Baftar?
Yeah. I gave him back.
Boy, you're just trying, aren't you?
Yeah, he wanted the ale. I'm not going to.
I don't know. Yeah, he just took me from damn near dead to full hit points. I'm like, oh, fuck.
That already kills itself. So whenever somebody's thirsty, it's like this.
So Shlomo, you're.
Did we win?
So I healed him. I don't know when I can move on to heal him. You tell me. But I
So
probably
we-
want these guys to do something first.
Okay. So you healed him, then you're moving on to someone else.
Yeah, but he took time to do that.
Sonny.
So he picked up Worm Render off the floor over there.
Do you have to do any kind of will save on that? Because Worm Render's
I mean,
intelligent. Or
Well,
like
all
maybe
that
you just
happened-
cover it up
I
because
already
you
did that. I
know.
already did that before all that happened. Was
Right.
It looked for reptiles, and when I didn't find any, it's done. So we're good.
Right.
So anyway, he did that, and then he's just gonna, keep walking and check this thing out. If he happens to see the crates, he'll look because his backpack was taken, and he might have more things.
Okay. So yeah, you see the gnome over there. There's some crates, and so you're making your way over that way.
Yep.
Tyrion?
See?
Oh, I'm sorry, Wilma.
The one was just following along. She'll whatever, hang out.
Might want to take Scooz's stuff.
Well, yeah, but she figures we're gonna go out that way, so
Okay, Tyrion.
You got what you were looking for in the
But
end.
she's more
yes.
her stuff than anybody else's stuff.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
You missed out on quite a fight, I must say.
Well, it looks like you guys had it handled just fine.
Oh yes, just fine, mighty fine, even finer soon as dwarf feller. Oh, I'm losing lots of blood. Hey, yeah, get over here.
As soon as you let me.
So you're talking and waiting
Yeah.
for heals, okay?
Exactly.
And then is all.
I'll move over to the crate.
Okay, there's actually a medium-sized crate and a small crate.
I'll open the small crate.
Okay, small crate has looks like a backpack and some other gear.
Huh. That might be.
Whoever might be Aiden's gear and
Yeah.
Sonny's and
Okay.
some of that stuff.
Lost dice.
I'll open the
Pretty
crate.
common.
This one
I
has
lost 3 or 4 and then they come
there's
back.
3
to me.
bundles of flying big birds.
Usually at your age, you lose marbles instead.
Red
Oh, that's
dye.
kind of cool.
Yeah, I made it roll.
And what else is going on?
Well, if you're allowed me to move, then I'll go up to
Sure.
Tyrion. I'll head up to Tyrion.
Okay.
Oh, you're still standing there. I'm sorry to hear that.
Standing.
10 hit points.
Awesome.
Oops, that's not.
Where's Goose?
Wilma says, unfortunately,
Who's the
he
mate?
fell. I'm the only survivor of the Beaver clan still left in this party.
I'm assuming you're still pretty hurt.
Oh yeah, I'm extremely hurt. I'm at positive 3.
9.
Okay.
Where were you, Sonny? Seems to you left us for dying.
Well, I had a plan, and things went a different direction, so I figured I'd see how you guys handle it.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Usually when beasts out in the wild have something like that happen to them, they don't have the luxury to stand and watch. That's the benefits of civilization, I suppose.
Right? That's true.
Had we had your skills, this battle would have gone much differently.
Right. Well,
It would have been as fun.
right. Well, you said.
May have lost Scoos.
Yes.
It's true, that's a shame.
We wouldn't have lost Scoos. That's slow-mo.
Right. That's your
Strong lad.
I agree. I don't think
Are you
it
What
was-
is your
for
purpose?
Valgren's
What
death,
is your
so
purpose?
I believe just as much as Valgren's death is on me, Scoos' death is on you.
that is a valid argument.
So what's your purpose now?
Well, I may be able to find my pack here. We got one of the
I
one of the
suggest
weapons
we-
pack.
In that
We
Dragon
rest
Club
Yeah,
thing
exactly.
is
Find our
my
way
idea.
out.
Perfect.
Brings
Now we can go.
Scoos' stuff back to his.
We can get that coin from the Sun Priest now, eh? Because we genocided the Boogmen, yes?
That's true.
We did what we came here for.
That's true. Good point. Forgotten about that.
Hey,
Also,
Schools
we
has
can
some-
go after the giant.
Scoos has some very nice things.
I'm sure.
That we should give to Wilma.
Even the bow from that raven fella.
Yeah, I don't know how many people can use it, but it
True.
seemed to be very useful in his hands.
Absolutely.
Maybe we give it to the priest of Thraxus who can shoot us in the back when we're fighting for our lives.
I didn't touch you.
Yeah. You're funny.
Correct. You didn't touch me. I had a lot of little hands on me.
Huh.
Saved my life.
Right.
You, however, left us for dead.
Well,
He's got a
I
foot.
drew some of the enemy toward you.
Did you? I don't know.
I
Didn't
did.
see anything.
It seemed like you did nothing.
Oh, that's okay.
Who, me?
No, him.
Well,
Is that okay? It's not okay with me.
Shame.
That's not okay with me.
It wouldn't have lost Goose if we had tried to go with negotiation.
Usually, if you don't
You didn't
catch it,
tell us we're negotiating. We came here to exterminate.
To me,
Didn't
you
hear
were.
me?
And then you decided to talk, and we're like, ah.
Whatever. I
Well, of course, then you teleported people in, and then chaos ensued.
usually if you don't
Nevertheless.
catch a hare, you don't get to eat. But
Well,
that's
this
just
is
my
the time
opinion.
when I
I
just
used to
sit
eat it.
back.
I figured the time. I figured the
Can
purpose of the
Scoo's
party
raise
was
levels
to
now?
destroy these
Oh,
things.
no.
The question here
Yeah,
now,
now Scoo's levels.
besides him
See?
not coming
He
in
gets
and following
lower
us,
It's
which he
going
could have.
along.
Scoo's gets levels in
Would
undead.
have helped.
What's left?
No.
Is it? Are
That's
we
what I'm saying.
done
You should have just let me raise levels.
Did we
But no,
exterminate
you were
them?
The evil DM. It wouldn't help.
before we deal with
He
the
wouldn't have got
Thraxian?
anything except for the privilege
Hey,
of
he
knowing.
didn't try to kill us. We got no reason to kill him.
Higher
You
level.
don't have to stick around.
I don't think we can
No.
kill him.
You had to.
I got
put
nothing
the thumb,
left.
Keep me down, didn't you?
Two swipes of his things, and I'll be dead.
Someday.
No,
You're
never,
barely standing.
never.
Fair. True.
I'm just teasing him, Joe.
Huh?
I'm just teasing him.
I know.
So what's in the crates, in the chests, in the?
Sure.
Furs and some really purple red material. Or red. Yeah.
Sloan was going to head back towards Scoo's
Okay.
and ask Wilma if she wants to
Yeah,
come.
she'll go with you. And
Sloan knows there's a potion of healing.
I'm going through Aiden's backpack in
Okay.
front of everybody.
Tyrion's lighting his
Says,
pipe.
You should definitely take
Just
that.
have him smoke.
take what
Kick
the
back, relaxing,
No, the potion of healing.
enjoying the.
I'll gladly pick
know.
you dead,
This.
but I have
is
no
a
rights to
potion.
anything. So
I'm
that,
not
Because
taking
he
anything.
identified
It was
it
in the
before,
crate.
so that's why he-
no,
If there's something useful for
Unless
me,
he
I'll pipe
used it,
up.
but he
But
didn't.
otherwise,
Yeah.
you know, sell or do whatever. Give me my share of the
Of course he's
coins.
where's my wand and skull?
Red, the
I hand them to you.
red wound,
Okay.
which if you want is that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There's also
My
a
life.
dragon torque for +2 for fear
You're welcome.
attacks.
Don't
You
mention
have that?
Oh, I will.
Yeah,
Got it.
from Valbrid.
Oh, right.
I've helped you in so many
He
ways.
also
I've helped you with
has
the girls.
2 flasks of oil,
But I mean, really,
50
I mean,
feet of
really.
rope.
Might as well put it to
Alright.
use.
slings it over his shoulder.
It's better than what's there, believe me.
Whoa! Now, no! Come on now, we can't measure it by a gnomish nose.
If you want that.
Okay.
There's a backpack,
Better than human feet.
shoes, flint and steel,
Rose.
lantern.
Does Aiden have anything you need?
That's
This was his. He was like you.
An axe,
Okay.
8? He was a priest of Arden, or he was nothing
and
like
a
me.
medium shield.
humans.
It's just a hand axe?
Magic users.
Or like a two-handed axe?
It's a 2-handed axe.
Oh,
He was a
you had
priest.
that? Huh, okay.
He did have a +1 buckler. I
And a
don't know
medium
if
shield,
that's
that's-
here.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not saying that as a player. I'm
I'm
just
handing you his backpack.
Very good, very
I
good.
don't know what
Oh.
Aiden had in his
That's
backpack.
tinderbox,
All right, thanks.
hooded lamp, 6 flasks of oil, small tent. Don't know how that fit in
You're
the
gonna be
backpack.
all comfy now.
3 torches, water skin, rations, knife, a goblet, a plate, bowl, and eating utensils.
Is all that still there?
Yeah.
They
How about
didn't
the
take it.
+1 buckler? That might be useful to somebody.
And 130.
Peril's ring.
Gotcha. All right.
Don't forget the 130 gold.
Is Peril's ring anywhere available?
Yeah.
26 of those are
None of these
sunroom.
critters took it?
No,
Okay.
we don't need it. Well, some of them don't need it.
And a notebook and a vial of ink, which of course, well,
And-
he's been
And of
ready.
course, he would have been 4th level, but nobody let him.
He
That's
really
fucking
had.
frustrating.
That's incredibly frustrating.
Never any.
That level might have given him the extra hit points he needed to
Yeah.
not.
Well, that's why I asked.
Yeah, well, yeah, we probably would have because
Flash of
Sloan
oil.
would have healed him up to that level then.
Torches
There,
and
but
that's useful.
through
Yeah.
all your faults.
They love you.
6 flasks.
If
I
you
was,
want to
was blaming
change that,
Sunny, but I'm blaming you.
if you
now.
want to change that rule, you
No,
need
no.
to talk
No,
to
now
the
that
journals of
I've changed my
Evermore.
focus.
True.
So Sunny, no, it's
Yeah. Hark the journals.
He says it takes
Evermore.
time to get your hit points and all your trainings and
It's true.
5 years to get your spells.
Yeah, but you're only supposed to
He
inflict
changed.
the,
He gives hit points immediately now.
No,
You
he
just
doesn't.
can't get any.
well,
No.
Didn't
I had
have
to
it
Get
in
a
him.
full
I
rest.
had to.
You can
Okay.
rest.
I mean, I had to.
You can rest into them.
But you can raise your max.
Well, but I could have healed him
Yeah.
into him.
You just can't. You're wherever
Sloan
you
could have
were.
healed him. Sloan spent time healing him all the way to full before he died, but he would have went up whatever those extra
I mean,
Would that have really changed anything?
Well, he,
Mr. Negative, I mean,
Roll die
I
10.
stopped-
Roll die 10.
Yeah.
Would have made it
prove
fucking
it to
different.
me, Mike.
yeah.
I mean, if you
A
No.
1.
All right, shut up.
He's still dead.
And you didn't level, damn you.
no, he would have been up. That's all it would have taken.
And a con bonus.
Oh yeah. No, he's good.
All right, well, he's still dead.
C'est la vie. Back to
No,
role
I'm
playing
like-
one character.
that was actually a 10, and yeah, he would have. I'm not.
And for whoever what, this is the player squirming for experience. So.
No, he had the experience. He just wasn't given.
well, no, as a
the
player,
glory.
it's fine these days because we all get more experience that way. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yep, Shlomo's going to get more
Shlomo.
experience. I'll work it out.
Yeah, now
All according to
now I gotta
plan.
work on my backup character again. That was my backup character.
All right, so
Sorry.
what do we find? We found then. What do we find in this last defense of these Cryoptera?
Okay, well, where are you looking?
Way up.
He's got no right to.
I have my stuff.
I ain't the leader
Your
of the
stuff?
conference.
Yeah, my backpack that they took from me.
Isn't isn't it their stuff now?
Oh, I'm taking it again. Unless you got there first and pilfered things, which you can work it out with Aaron.
Oh, actually, is the one that got set on fire after I killed it?
All of them?
Yeah. Well, no, this one,
Yes.
right?
Right.
Is there just like a nice juicy limb that I can break off and start?
Sure.
Yeah, it's like
Okay,
he's-
great. I just act
like eating crap.
yeah, exactly. I peel up.
You're making it sound
You
even-
fellas start, doing up wherever you need to. I'm, I ain't the leader of this outfit. Oh, that's great.
Just kidding.
You gotta try this
Will
stuff.
would appreciate that.
No,
You know,
I would not.
that would be interesting to watch you play that.
Well, she would attack him if you tried that.
It'd be-
Yeah, no, I would.
I struggle with that whole how they interact with in my two characters.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then he left, so
He doesn't.
waiting. What else? What are, so you guys have the, okay, figure that out. There is the hammer, the magical hammer that you guys lost. Mudrix is here,
Electric hammer?
that the gnome put on the ground, or whatever.
I threw it
You threw it.
and I missed. That's what happened.
Right, the gnome found it. and just kind of tossed it or whatever.
Yeah.
So there's that.
I'm just putting it in a loop pile
There-
with all the rest of the stuff.
There's 3 bundles of fine furs, a bolt of red dyed wool. There are 5 river otter pelts, and lots of coins in there. And
Pelts and furs.
yep,
And red dyed
Did
wool.
these come from the Beaver Clan, or were these just?
Well, the river otter pelt.
you know that they've been attacking.
Yeah,
hunters
there was
and-
that one guy, the
With the sled?
wolf clan, I think, with the sled. They're probably his first.
Is there an otter clan?
And the ring of. And so is the ring actually in there?
Yeah,
Oh, and
Aiden's
there's
Are you
there's
sure?
still the whip,
why
right?
wouldn't it be?
No, I thought somebody was wearing it.
No, that's a different ring.
What about the
It's a different ring.
the
Yeah.
whip?
You don't see the whip.
Oh, okay.
What twip?
Whip.
The whip that the.
I think that was that. He cast a spell to make that thing
Oh,
happen,
okay, gotcha.
or didn't. Maybe it's an activated item. We could search the body.
Well, yeah, we don't see it. I've literally been
Right
like
there.
standing
But
in front
isn't-
of this thing as it burns.
No, but the thing using the whip was the flying.
Yeah, and then he
And
came
went
over
back
here.
There,
Yeah.
And that,
I don't see it.
It's gone.
Can we see
Okay.
the handle? The
No.
hat? Okay.
Oh yeah, good point.
So who wants the hammer of throne?
Well, we'll take it if nobody else wants it.
Hammer's not really a thing I can sink my teeth into.
She throws things good.
That's true.
I can hang on to it for a
You're
moment.
quite the thrower.
That's fine. I got you.
Better thrower than me. You saw me with those daggers.
Well, we just got unlucky.
Or you, maybe gnome.
No,
How about a buckler?
I'm better at other things.
By the way, this is a buckler. If anyone wants to know what a buckler is, this is a
Hammer,
buckler.
So if you were going to sell it, then please let me know before you do that.
So buckler
Yeah,
should
for sure.
really only give you the +1 against 1 attack.
It does.
Oh.
That's all it does.
Okay.
Bracers are different,
Yeah.
but that's a buckler. I know, and I've had some fun sparring with bucklers. They're good. fun.
Great.
Great thing about bucklers is it's easy to punch people in the face with them.
So what now? might
Well-
ask. Because everyone seems a bit disgruntled with one another. I've had lots of fun here, but
I've had fun too.
well, you had some of the fun.
Some. Yeah.
You didn't have all
You
of
had
it.
more fun than I did.
We need
That's
to
true. I had way more fun.
bring Scrooge's body back to the beaver colony
That's
if
fair.
possible.
Yeah. Yes.
And what a
Well, are we
the
going
Raven
to
Bow.
the Sun Temple? Or are we going to the giant or whatever? Or is
She was gonna give it back to her tribe, but if someone wants to keep it in the party, that's fine. She doesn't care.
I don't know anybody that can use it.
can I use it?
You might be able to use it.
She'll hand it to you.
All right, I'll grab it.
This is the bow.
Raven
It's-
one.
Raven
Yeah.
wound.
Raven one.
You are worthy.
Apparently, I'm worthy.
Well, if you want to use it,
Sure.
Cool.
I don't really usually fight from far away, but it's useful.
37 arrows.
All right.
And it's still dark in that area.
Yeah, because it lasts like an hour plus 1 per turn per level. Or something
The
ridiculous.
guy's face is still glowing. Too.
Whose face? Oh yeah, that guy's like bling.
So Slomo will check his body out. What's he got with Bam on him?
Oh.
He does not have anything on him. He had Wormlander.
You cut his head off. Right?
Yeah. With Raven Wand, what's the any modifiers? Damage, attack.
Oh yeah.
Sunny will cast Detect Magic and see if he can spot the whip thing, or at least the handle of it.
Where are you?
Yeah, that's cool.
He's here
It's a +2
near the body of that
+2?
thing.
Plus two,
But
wait, plus
he'll
two
walk.
attack.
If he doesn't see it in the room
Awesome.
or see anything
And-
unaccounted for in the
sweet.
room, he'll walk back that way.
See if I can find it.
You do not seem to sense anything.
So even
Does
if
does that go through the dark? I don't think it does, is it?
Yeah, I would think so.
He might be able to sense
You
there's
sense
magic.
your detect.
Something in the dark.
all right, I'll hop down.
Oh, because he
and grope
dropped
around
it
in there.
down there. Okay.
You find the icicle
Ah,
short
Okay.
sword.
okay. I'll grab it. Does it appear to be broken?
Not anymore.
Okay.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
So plus
I'll
two.
come back.
Oh,
But no, nothing else.
Is that to you?
Yeah.
No, nothing else.
All right.
So when you come out of the dark, it's
Top one's the
it
base.
looks
bottom
like an
one's the base.
icicle
buckler.
with copper
Kim.
wire wrapped.
It's enchanted,
Okay.
I
Ask
say.
him and see if it's in the chest or the crate.
No, it is. No, he said we found the Aiden's buckler in there.
Oh.
Yeah. All the gear that you guys have lost.
This
is
is
here.
an enchanted thing.
So is this?
What is it?
It's a buckler. So it'll provide you better defense if one of you warrior types or
And I don't know what this is, but apparently it's also enchanted. Could be a weapon.
It looks like a short sword. Looks like an icicle with a copper wire grip.
Somebody can use it if they want. I don't need it.
What is it? Sorry.
is it a dagger or a short sword?
Short sword.
Like a magic ice short sword.
Piercing damage only.
Anyway, we can discuss it later.
Doesn't want it.
Tyrion, do you use short swords?
Thanks.
Or the gnome?
You should get something.
Yep.
You save people's lives.
Sure. Do you use a short sword gnome?
No.
You can learn.
I'll take it if you want me to.
Well, sure. Here it is.
I'm sure I can use it. I just won't use it well.
Okay, so might as well have
Ah.
some.
Maybe it does other things.
I'll hand it to you.
We can investigate it further. It may prove useful. Can you wield it well? I mean, you're a bit. I mean, maybe your nose gets in the way.
I attempt to take a swish at his ponytail
His ponytail.
just to test it
You
out.
drop his ponytail through a door.
You mean my blonde locks?
11? 12?
Switching it around.
With composite bows, do I get
You
my?
I think I'm okay with it.
Strength bonus? Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, but that's -4, so that was only 8.
Yeah, it's a cool weapon.
So you hurt yourself.
That's great.
No,
Strong guy.
I might have hurt you.
God, yeah. So
I'm not waving around my willy.
I can investigate it further for you
Ah, that'd be
and
great.
see if it'd be.
You're 6th level?
Yeah.
That changed your whole world
6,072.
there. That,
Not
Wilma?
my thing. I prefer just clubbing people.
Yep.
Well, if it has other abilities, I probably won't
4,048.
use it for sticking people.
Tyrion, you're 3rd. 3,036. Actually, Sunny.
Yeah. Less, right?
Yeah.
He shouldn't get any fucking experience for this.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's just the white pudding room and all that.
I did some things. I didn't kill anybody.
2,500.
You just sat there. Watch this. Motherfucker.
Kieran,
Direct
3,036.
Ooh, okay.
Izzy,
Damn it.
your third level.
Third, fourth.
4,048.
1,000.
Good news is I got 12 hit points.
Wit, your third level.
Fuck.
You got his name right.
Shoot. Wow. Yeah, I've gotten a whole 300 experience points thus far.
You get 3,036. But work would have got 4,000.
Can I take the 4,000?
Nope, 3,000.
3,036?
Yep.
Really?
Slow-mo?
You just don't want to give me it, do you?
You're 6 level?
Yep.
6,072.
3,036.
Yeah. You complaining?
No.
Can I get just like 1,500 more?
No,
Can I get like 4,000 or 5,000 more?
no.
Just
Just checking.
don't get if you don't ask.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't care even if you do it.
Son of a
What do you
bitch.
guys do?
Well, first I'm going to flip through the pages here. I mean, I'm sure that all of our followers are probably really bored at this point.
How many arrows did you say there were for Raven 1?
37.
37.
37. Okay.
Arrows?
Yep.
How do you have so many arrows? What do you?
He picked up, somebody died. Who picked up, somebody had.
Valver died.
Yeah, Valver had some, and he picked up his.
Sonny, what's
I
your
forget there.
dex?
Which
Dex?
arrows are they?
Who has the highest dex in this room?
Are you?
16%.
They're
I have
just, they're
17.
standard
Yeah,
flames.
17?
They're how much?
arrows.
Karen,
Yeah, so what's that, D6?
Yeah, yes, D6, yeah. D6 plus 1.
Fuck's sake.
he gave you all the coins? I wasn't listening at that point. There's
What's in
a
there?
chest.
Yeah.
Just short?
There's coins. You guys want the coins?
Now, you know how I made it.
They could just
400
the chest,
copper?
so.
1,300 silver.
Who's the treasurer? Are they writing this down?
I'm not writing shit down.
I'm not going to grab any.
Who's the leader of this party?
421 gold.
I don't know.
And 67
Who is?
platinum.
Is it
Well,
the guy who betrayed us or Wit?
anybody.
Who has the next highest dex?
Well,
16.
Izzy's got 16.
so I've got 17 decks.
Shlomo's got a 16.
What's up?
Jesus.
So Shlomo, Sonny, and Izzy
Who
are
has the highest perception out of all the 16?
I have a 12.
I've got a 12.
I got a 14.
13.
Wait,
Well, out of the 16s, I have a 13.
yeah,
got a 14.
I have 17 and I have 15 perception.
No.
You're taking care
He's
of.
doing
Okay,
he's doing
got it.
initiative checks, so
Okay.
he's looking at
So Sonny's next,
dex
Yep.
first.
and then
Oh,
Perception would drive after tied dex.
I got a 15 dex.
okay,
Yeah,
we're
so
not
you're
to
not-
you
you're
yet.
not to-
for fuck.
Just chill out for a minute.
Christ!
So
Just-
Sonny,
just
so
'cause you're a
Karen,
fan favorite doesn't
Sonny,
make you a
and then
DM favorite.
Shlomo, you have a 12 perception,
Apparently.
so we're tied.
Okay.
What do we do next? Wisdom?
I'm not sure I'm a fan
Intelligence?
favorite.
Well, I
have
gotta give
alertness.
something before I bury
You're
it.
next.
There we go.
Here, give me some ground and pound.
Okay. And
Like
then,
you, Mike.
and then 15
You're
dex. Where's Wilma?
Oh, sorry, I forgot. She her dex is actually 17 also.
Oh,
Nice.
So,
she's tied with Terran.
17 club.
but her perception is less than Kieran's.
Okay.
You know, 17 club. That's right.
And then last is Wit. Great.
Okay, I
Okay.
thought it was work.
Whatever it
Why don't
is.
you just call him Wait?
Well, I have a dex of 15, I have a dex of 15
Wait, what-
and a
what's the-
perception of
He's last,
14.
so we call him Wait.
Great. Everyone's got 16 dex, you have 15, so you're the slowest.
Well, at least you didn't kill him this time.
Good. Let them rush forward, take damage, and I'll save their asses like I did the entire fucking adventure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Pretty sure Slomo helped out a little bit.
I mean, you helped me.
I don't
But darkness,
I got a
light, magic missiles, flaming spheres.
You augmented the fight, for sure.
Everybody contributed.
No, not everybody.
Pretty much I stood toe to toe.
Everybody that was participating contributed.
Yes. There were some that just stood back and watched us damn near die. And
And there you have it.
Okay.
All right, so. Oh, you guys.
And by the
should
way-
try some of this.
Yes.
can you give me more
You
experience?
want some Dorfman?
A pass.
I still didn't raise level.
More for me. You're missing out.
I'm still third level.
It's like a
Still
crab.
alive?
It's a bit gamier than crab.
I'm
No.
sure it is.
Oh, it's
Fucking hit points.
delightful.
All right, more hit points than I do.
Huh?
I got 12.
Especially, you cooked it
That's
just right, wee man. I gotta say, you did great. I need you to cook more of these
You
more
boiled it
often.
well.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
It's wrong. Oh,
No. The one he set on fire.
Yeah.
Oh.
Poured oil on it,
Oh,
set it on
okay.
fire.
All right, and then
Apparently I did a
he
good
goes
job.
over to the big one
Oh.
and starts carving pieces. Yeah, I'll have to save some of this for later.
Izzy'll try some.
All right, so you guys are hanging out here for a while.
Probably shouldn't stick around for too long.
I think the only thing we
What does
haven't.
that ring do for me?
It's
Yeah.
yeah.
All
That's
right.
what
Would you know?
used last time.
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, you don't know.
slow
You have
mo
to, you have
part
to
would
get it
know.
identified.
I don't.
The
Okay.
ring, something we haven't
unless
seen
you
before.
can do that yourself.
So, it's something we haven't
I
seen
got a
before.
lot.
No,
Okay.
you,
Not right now.
Never mind.
Yeah,
I brought it up 3 times. Nobody
Someone-
gave a shit. I took
No,
it.
you
Yeah,
didn't.
no. that's-
Yes, I did.
What?
Nobody gave a shit.
I didn't hear anything about a ring.
Exactly.
Sometimes you just gotta
I
take
assumed
shit.
it was yours because it was
It
AIDS.
seems to be the way this party's going.
Yeah, but it was in Aiden's bag.
Yeah.
I just,
That
I
up.
was fine with
Okay.
it.
Fair.
anything
I
else?
mean, honestly, yeah, Tyron's too much just distracted anyways.
Check to make
playing
sure
with the
there's
ball.
no
The ball's
Oh,
talking.
yeah, that's true.
The
Yeah,
ball's
he's
talking
already-
to you, too.
corridors,
The ball's
any
talking.
passages, nooks and crannies.
The ball is probably saying,
So what do we do
because it's empty.
now?
Who's the leader of this outfit? I'm
Somehow,
getting real
well,
tired.
that's your question. You can decide this one. The Thraxian priest, the destroyer, and the betrayer, the most powerful of the group.
Well, clearly I am by default not the leader because you just do what you want. So find someone else.
That's the thing. A leader must lead by leading. So,
Which I was trying to do.
oh yes, but you changed the plan.
Just learn to take a cue. I walk first. I walk forward.
He learned from Val.
Yes, usually when you walk forward, you kill everything in front of you,
Right, so
and then you decided to talk.
So were people.
This
not
is the
aware
party
that
I know,
was
it's this
talking?
one.
Well, they were, but
You
then
just
things
never
happen.
talk normally.
Right.
You
Yeah,
need to be flexible.
Are you serious? I was being flexible.
Thought it was just a
You were
delay
not.
tactic.
yeah, it was
Right.
totally what here to kill them
You
all.
people are impossible. Find someone else to lead you.
So then you wit.
Oh, for fuck's sake, are you kidding me?
Yeah. No. No.
Yeah, no.
I mean, you could always take out that
yes.
skull, I guess, and raise the Raven Man,
You
right?
seem to be so sensible. Why not? You're as good as anybody
I'm
else.
far from sensible.
Yeah, you seem to be our best so far.
You're the one who seems
Just-
to care the most
just-
about what we do.
Just
so.
stay upright so you can tell us what to do.
I can't. I'm the weakest of this group. No,
So-
I will say this openly. I have powers of flame and such things. But I am the weakest of this group. You can put people through holes.
Out of
and-
character, Valvern was also fucking weak as shit.
Hey, you
And
actually-
he settled
You
everyone
weren't. You
to do.
actually weren't. But you.
Oh, I
you
was
did well.
weak.
He looked,
I helped,
Well, you
but I was
did.
weak.
You survived a hell of a lot of it.
Oh, yeah, I was
the
tough.
same as
But I wasn't strong.
Right.
He was
Very
resourceful
powerful,
and
but
whatnot. I mean, it's
died
just,
pretty
you gotta be
easily.
resourceful.
Yeah.
That's what's Gooz's problem. It's like,
So yes, you're not going to run up in front and punch them in
well,
the face.
Hell no.
Okay. He does. Sometimes.
He, him,
No.
or him?
Him.
Yeah.
Well, he does.
Sometimes, and this time he
Until
wanted
he
to
gets
talk.
a little bit ass
time he
hurt
was
when
in a
people
bit
don't
of a
follow his
mood.
feelings.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
okay, so
All right, so we're not going to kill the Thraxian.
do you want to stay or do you want to leave?
Well, let's.
I think we've done what we came to do.
I think so too.
So are
What
we
would you like to do?
going back to Coppercore? Are we going over straight to the Sun Priests? What?
I think we
What are we
return to the Beaver Clan,
All right, yeah,
Rest
Beaver
up.
Clan, right?
and maybe we chase down these fucking giants with the big thing.
All right.
The big
I say
sounds
I vote
fun.
for that.
I have a bad idea though.
What do you mean? A bad idea. You mean a bad feeling about it?
You think that y'all are
Might be a demigod
up
we're
for
following.
fighting the giant when you
What
know?
do you mean demigod? What are you talking about?
Jumduk.
Say again.
Yeah, the Devourer.
Oh, I thought we were going after. Are you talking about the giant?
Yeah.
I thought his name was Frank.
I don't know if it's Frank.
It might not be, but
We would hope that it's Frank.
right, because Igoril said that Frank was by the Olden Dread Glacier, which is where we are now.
We can only hope that that is the case.
Okay, what is this other being you speak of?
Hey, I
Just
mean, we
by
didn't get to kill a demon, so I'll be happy.
By my
to kill a
lore and
demigod.
such, there is this doomed up demigod giant that consumes all things.
Demigod giant.
And he's in these parts.
Why does it need an orc army?
It's true.
Well, the drag has.
He'll cut his meat, maybe.
I don't know. I'm just saying we need to be wary.
So
That's
if they
true.
don't, if he doesn't have an army to drag him, he's just stuck.
No,
It
he
seems
pro-
very powerful to me.
I'm thinking he's a lazy bastard and he wants to be dragged by a bunch of slaves. I mean, who wouldn't?
I understand
really.
the appeal.
Taking a moment.
What?
I'll be back.
Yeah,
Director.
yeah.
Carry on.
No man ass in my wife's toilet.
So,
We can at least investigate.
hey, sounds fun. It's a lot more fun than talking to any lousy
So, what do we
sentries.
want to do? Proceed forward and
would
pursue
like to
these
agree.
giants?
Sure.
Goes back to his people. That's what I'd
Right,
like to do.
right.
Well, that is why I'm saying, because
First,
I was
then.
It's a bit difficult to drag around a
let's see.
human body while hunting for a giant. Unless we do some things which I don't think Wilmo really appreciates.
We'll return to the Beaver Clan and pay our honors to our fallen. And
Yes. And then we can go after the giant.
yeah.
Great.
Dressed up and go. Well, of course they're gone. The both Beaver Clan's gone.
Well, not all of it. There's a few.
Did you understand we're facing an army?
Great. It's fun. I mean, I didn't get to fight a demon, so I'm a little disappointed. But a demigod or a giant, I mean,
Think it's bigger than this one.
I hope so.
They said it was like
Just
20
saying.
tall.
20 feet or more.
I mean, we could also just return to the priests of the sun.
Look, if you need to lick your wounds for a bit, find some other people to help.
No,
us.
he
I'm
licked my
fine for
wounds.
that.
I am all in favor of Skullgrim. Huzzah! Fucking Skullgrim healed my wounds.
We can pick up our payment after. Payment won't do us any good against.
True.
I mean, you helped too.
Gold ain't gonna help us if we die by a giant.
think.
True.
I remember a lot of weird little hands all over the place.
What's life worth living if we can't go and fight things, right?
Aye, true. Too
But here I
true.
stand.
Or negotiate
Nothing.
for treasure.
But I do remember a
Leeches
big
on.
frothy beer being forced down my throat.
Life is nothing a cup
Yeah,
of
and on
cheese.
your wounds
I
as
mean,
well.
I respect you.
That's why that sale comes in handy. It numbs the pain.
It numbs the pain,
But they were weak,
quenches the thirst.
so they weren't worthy of that.
Izzy's looking at
Best of all, now that they're dead, you don't have to give it anymore.
Yes. That is
Really, you should try some.
fine.
Tiny little hands.
not even paying attention.
They,
Even better.
Little weedy hands.
but they fought to the death.
All right.
They're God.
Aye.
Respectable.
So
And
we're
then
going
we killed
to.
them.
True.
Now we
We
get
really
the
haven't
photos.
collected the treasures of this.
We haven't. What
What
do you mean?
There's just a,
Literally got rid
Have
of.
we explored that whole? That's the only place we haven't explored.
Yeah.
we've been there.
Have we been down
Have
there?
we?
That leads to the lake.
Oh, right, the lake. Okay, gotcha.
And
Look-
the only treasure left in there is just the gems on the ice dragon statue,
Yeah.
I think. Or at least that's the main
Oh,
thing.
the eyes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yikes.
But
Those could be quite valuable.
If anybody could get them out, it would be you.
Why didn't you
Yeah.
do it earlier?
It's just dealing with the removal.
Yeah, but don't you have like your gnome, right?
How many times
You
you
work
walk
in
past
stone
that
and
stupid
gems
thing?
and things.
They're thinking about it now.
yes, well, I
Yes,
suspect
just-
the thing will come.
I imagine
Oh,
there's
probably.
some price to be paid for removing.
Right. So he stands in the middle of the room while you deal with the eyes. He gets blasted, and you remove the eyes.
I see.
He can take it. Look, he's got a horny mask.
I know where they are. Do we want to do this now? They're there.
We're
Probably
here.
rest first.
Hey,
Well, yeah.
I could use
Maybe
a
we
little
rest
rest.
first. Yes.
that's a good plan.
Okay, we're gonna rest here
In this cold, wet cave. Okay.
I got it.
with all the furs and all the.
I can burn the crates.
Yeah, and we have the sun orb somewhere.
Yeah, Slumber's got it.
Yeah, Slumber's got it, so we're warm.
Okay. Great. So you guys.
So you
rest.
look like a pregnant dwarf,
He's got him.
No, more like a
big
hunchback.
Yeah.
glowing ball of warmth.
In the bag.
It's his beer belly.
Belly.
First, second, third
Eat
one?
it.
I'll take first.
I'll take second.
No one on third?
Wilma.
Oh. There is this buckler the priest had that is enchanted. Anyone want it?
My hands are a little full. He's holding his 2 daggers.
Nice pointy things you have. You stick them well into people.
So pointy.
Put you not. Just. Yeah, thank you. Make me nervous. He's all so excited.
Wilma doesn't use the buckler.
Someone's got a shield.
All right. No.
Okay. You guys rest.
Oh,
Great. We get what, a third of our level in health? Or-
Mhm.
How much mana?
Your level, maybe.
Or your level on
No, a third of your mana pool.
a third of your mana pool.
Which could be more than your level,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Wait, is it really? How
is
much
it-
in health do we get?
1/3 of your hit points.
1/3 of my hit points. Okay.
I mean,
1/3 of your level and hit points.
So it's very small.
Oh, it is 1/3 of my
Yeah.
level. Fuck. Okay, that's one hit.
Character
Holy
sheets. I
shit.
forgot how damaged.
Well, but I mean,
he had
you
had
over mana.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
probably would have asked Shlomo for help before the rest period. So,
Yeah.
Uh,
You need help?
yes.
Like hit
He was-
mundane or hit or real?
No, for real, like magic.
Sorcerer, use the buckler.
I'm down 22. So.
I'm down
Is
13
it on the
also, which
sheet?
is
Is
half
it
my
on
health.
the-
So
Oh, yeah, it is.
if you got some
And he would have
spare.
approached you
You haven't
prior
reviewed
to
what I
So
wrote?
9.
Do what?
What you
I'm at 13, so.
got? 7.
Hey, you and Eric busting my balls.
We haven't done the class book yet, so I don't know.
Alright,
Is there
so I'm
something
at
you
20
want?
out of 6.
You got another one?
Yeah.
Got a bonus +1 magical buckler.
You can try.
11. Oh,
I'm at 20 out of 26.
I can't use it.
so
I have
up to you.
carry staff.
Mundane. I'm
Okay.
because he's running
Me too.
out.
I'm only
Yeah.
down 2 hit points.
So who do mundane?
It's all part of the gear.
So that's
Pelts and furs.
Yep.
Anyone have appraising?
No.
Appraising? Anybody? It must be
I've got
valuable.
skinning. I can tell you if it's a well done skin job or not, but
Oh, we've got pelts and furs. Are they well done?
But the
I don't
crimson wool, the crimson dyed wool. Oh, we could disguise ourselves
it's
and fool
Crimson
the
Badgers.
orcs. They'll never see us coming.
Now we gotta fool the Crimson Badgers. That's what we use it for.
Dyed wools. Well, this time of year would be very cost effective, I think, to sell these things.
Good.
So I have a question.
Sure.
The battle is over.
Yes.
So you told me I took the girdle of warmth. You said it caused no damage from cold.
Standard cold.
Cool, standard cold.
Okay, that's different.
You don't get hypothermia, basically.
You don't get hypothermic. You get +4 to your saving throws.
But if like a white dragon
But
were
you
to do frost breath
You
at
do
you,
still feel horrible. It's still brutally cold.
Damn it.
You just don't get
Yeah,
hypothermia.
you told me. I was just trying to understand why suddenly I was taking damage when he had said
Yeah.
no damage.
Right.
I missed the standard
Ah.
back when I wrote it down.
yeah.
Any other questions, concerns?
We rest.
You guys
Can I
rest.
raise levels? No. Fuck, I can't. Yeah, sorry. Asked for 2 days. Couldn't make it.
What are you babbling about?
Nothing.
Oh, we're gonna
I'll
rest
write it
level
down.
another rest
So
period?
excuse me,
No.
it's the third level?
The only,
Oh, we're done
Yeah,
resting.
die to the third
Is what
level.
you meant. Okay.
Probably would have been 4.
and we're all good with
Going to
This.
Evil
I'm
God.
sorry, dude.
Evil God.
Following the rules.
He didn't try to kill us.
Don't hate the DM, hate the rules.
He could have finished
Yeah,
it,
for the hit.
and he
Could
didn't.
have, but he didn't.
good is not the word I would use.
You threw a bit of a fit, which is
Good?
a little
Could've.
disappointing, but you know.
Could
Not
have.
the word. No.
Could
Well, I'm
have.
disappointed in some of these people.
I couldn't. No, I couldn't hear you over it.
It's okay.
Oh no, I couldn't hear you over the.
Let me.
Yeah.
He would say this.
Right.
Since when has your god ever cared about diplomacy? Be
Well,
honest. now.
I wanted the treasure. And, I didn't
Hey,
know how
and
to
we
do it.
got it.
So we did. You guys did a good job.
So we've got
You gotta have more trust in us.
a lot of treasures.
Here, maybe
A giant two-handed sword, which you're claiming, on top of the
Oh,
two
no.
spears.
I'm just holding on to it. I don't need it for myself. But if we're going to slay a dragon in the near future, we should have it.
Yeah.
And I don't mind wielding it against the dragon.
You don't have
Makes
to
sense.
unfold it. It's right there. Oh my god.
Maybe we'll see. Maybe you.
Now he's gonna hold it.
So
upside down.
are we
I can't-
staying for more than one rest period or not?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You
It
guys
doesn't
tell me.
sound like it.
We need a leader in this party, but no one's
Yeah,
telling
yeah.
me.
We got
What happened to highest charisma, fellas? That's what I got saddled with.
But
only if you accept it. That's
Yeah.
the difference.
Oh, really?
There are
So
ways-
that's what
No,
it
no.
was.
Well, haven't you
All
seen?
right.
There's a way to get out of it.
Yeah, and it was death.
Same way Slow-Mo gets out of it too. Like, all right, fuck you guys.
I didn't
So-
know you could just say no.
I think we've accomplished what we've come to done. We've exterminated their brood.
Yes,
We've
we
eliminated the
paid for.
hive.
We did
Let us
accomplish
return-
what we're paid for.
we
To
should
the
at
beaver.
least eventually let
Right.
the Sun people know that they need to send guards.
Sure.
Yes.
Yep.
And reclaim their temple.
And return their orb.
It's abandoned at this point and could be.
It would
Ooh,
be good if
that's
they would
right.
pay us
It's abandoned.
in their sunny gold.
Technically,
Especially if we return
fillers.
the
No
orb.
pun intended.
Technically,
Right.
finders
Return the orb, I'm
keepers
sure they'll give us.
could be in effect here.
Right.
We could use this
Yeah.
We got
as a
it.
place of our own. Not the caves necessarily, but I mean the temple.
So the question is,
Use
do we
that as
want,
our own personal
we're
fortress.
going to return Scooz to his clan.
Yes.
Rest a moment. Are we going to pursue the massive giant? And I think they're leading to the starving barbarians in the hills, but
Great.
really,
Giant
who
sounds
cares?
fun.
But nevertheless, if we want to do that, let's do it.
Let's move
Hey,
further.
worst case, we only
Oh,
find a
no.
bunch of starving
Peace.
barren
Could the
hill.
barbarians?
First.
All right. He's speaking to appease the priests of Arnor. Tell him their temple is cleared. They need to send people.
Can't we just send your bird?
They paid us to
No.
do this, so we should tell them we accomplished it.
Can't we just send a messenger?
Hey,
Yes.
Why don't we
Fine.
pay
yeah,
the
we
40
could take the place for our own if we
to
wanted.
go to Ardnor.
I don't want.
Not a bad
I have
idea.
a ranch.
Oh,
Because they
right,
can't
but
live
there's
here.
a ranch,
Right.
and then there's a
But then we
a
can't collect
citadel on
the
top of a
There's my
mountain.
ranch.
if they have more to give us.
Right, you'll still have your ranch. It'll be still your ranch, and then there'll be
We're not there to
our
collect it. How do we
citadel
collect
on
it?
top of a
Pay up to
mountain.
us.
You can keep the citadel.
Oh, I couldn't
I'll
keep
keep the
the
ranch.
citadel.
They gave you all 600 gold pieces to do
They
their
didn't
thing.
give me nothing.
No, need nothing either.
They paid me, says Slow-Mo.
You
Right.
feel obligated.
To let them know, yes. That it was,
Can we send a messenger?
yeah, absolutely.
Great.
Great.
Send your raven.
I think we should send Sunny.
Why not send your raven?
Because he's sunny. It's a sun god. It would be great
Oh.
if he could come and present the wonders
I may think
of the
they're going to
world.
greet him
of the-
covered in their old shiny bubbles.
He's got the golden mask. It shines
It's
nicely in the
exactly
sun.
right. They're going to be like, take that off. He takes it off. They go, oh, no, he's one of them fellers. And then they'll,
Can your little bird tell them?
right.
No, I don't think.
Just send your little raven
I
feller.
don't know. I think
You
we
got
have
your ink and paper from the sun feller.
You
You
won't
just
get the orb.
write one of your notes, tie it up to his leg, and
Or you could send it to
Wow.
Copper Core. They could read it and send a messenger from Copper Core.
Right. He's more useful finding a giant
Then
than
your
sending
raven can
messages.
come back to you. It's
I'm not
not even a day's flight.
overly familiar with how Korax works.
He's a bird. You tell him where to go.
Oh yeah.
Go.
Okay. How often do you talk to birds?
Well, birds don't.
You
really-
used to be
A
one.
lot of animals don't like.
I
me to
know.
fly. You
And they're
wait.
easily distracted by
Hold
shiny
on a moment. He used
objects.
to be a bird.
Look, he's got shiny horns.
You know what I just figured out? He used to be a bird.
Tyrann's like measuring.
And you really want me to be the leader?
Tyrann's
You're
measuring your
Just
nose.
laughing.
Ah, fuck.
That ain't really. You don't look
All
like
right.
you have much of a beak.
Maybe we can.
I'll be honest.
Well, most of the beaver clan, I think, have already left
Right.
Dalmar.
Well, so we're going to the Beaver Clan. Yes.
We'll go there.
Is
We go
there
there.
first?
See what
If
happens.
anybody left. If they're all gone, then we have a problem.
okay.
Yeah.
It's so easy for this party.
I know.
Man.
Weeks have gone by. Finally, you decide.
What's it?
Moments.
Everybody ages a year.
You finally decided to go somewhere? That's
Oh my
great.
God.
I sure do love you.
Oh.
It's not my problem anymore.
Nobody wants a +1 buckler?
You can have it.
Yeah.
Or we can sell it and split the proceeds.
You guys travel.
Cool.
Back to the beavers. God, I need a woman.
It's your beavers, Marty. Your beavers.
Yeah, well,
So, Wilma, how's it going?
Who's talking?
Well, Wit.
With,
Hey.
Give
What's
his highlight.
happening in the beaver clan?
You guys travel and it's nighttime. You set up camp?
Yep.
No, we just stand there in the cold, freezing.
Okay.
But we do have a tent now,
Okay.
which as a
Kieran's
lead-
at a 10. I don't know about you guys.
I take it to tent. I mean, being the leader.
So you take his tent.
No, not his
He
tent.
took,
Aiden's tent.
he took
Aiden's
Aiden's stuff.
Yeah.
The standard
Gotcha.
stuff.
All right. So you guys set up camp.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. First, second, third watch.
I'll take second.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Nothing happens on your watch.
Great.
Yeah, probably would have taken first.
Okay. There we
Right
go.
now. Already rolled the dice.
Paper.
So you give me back the wand and the skull.
Yep.
Okay. So what are you?
A person, a hunter. Yeah.
You're not from the land of Kel.
My mother was from Kel.
Because you're massive.
Just so you know,
Huge and
that's
muscly.
always.
I'm a bit large for
I mean,
a Kelman, I admit.
I don't make it obvious.
But you know,
Just
that's
sit there
part of my
and
my does.
You guys wake up surrounded by mountain goats.
Great.
They-
All right.
they wake you
Easy.
up. Third watch.
Good eats.
Easy.
Mountain goats is good eats.
So we got 2 rest periods.
This is your second. Yeah.
So you set up a tent,
Yeah.
right?
So what's
Yeah.
the mundane he'll
Okay.
give me, by the way?
That's a die 3, right?
mhm.
Gets you 1,
Okay.
and
I ask if I can come in.
and you get 2.
Yeah.
Izzy gets 2 more points.
The bottom line. And then you'll have to ask him.
You get
It's
2
only the first 14 times, Jen.
That horse is now glue.
All right. So you guys travel on, or
You'll have to ask
Yep.
him.
I'll review what he's shown me here.
I go into his tent.
his little weenie?
Because he is a gnome. So we know it's a
Little
little.
did you know, see, with humans it's your foot size, but with gnomes it's the nose size.
You know, back when I was playing Sir Pierre Louison, I was this tall,
So that's
standing up
one.
as I was laying down. Oh.
So you guys travel.
Great.
Is this useful to you?
Yes,
Is it useful to me?
I would have to study it.
But is it useful to me?
Yes,
It is? Because it's useful to you.
yes. Certainly.
Are you telling me the truth? Oh wait, I gotta ask you a question you can't answer yes to. Anyway.
You guys travel
Great.
and get to the beaver clan.
Assuredly.
There's no one there.
No one there.
It's yours.
There's some shelter though you could take.
You want the buckler?
I want my notepad back.
Oh,
You want to rest here at the beaver, old beaver clan spot?
there's no more beavers?
No more beavers.
No more beavers.
Except for Wilma. What's Wilma doing? She's staying here
Did people tell you where you're
to rebuild.
Well,
Well, they all went to Coppercore.
Oh, they went to
I mean, she'll go meet them in Coppercore. But I mean, I know we're not going there right now. But yeah, I think she would split at this point. And go to
Okay.
Coppercore.
Oh, then she can bring the message.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I have to say, Shlomo, you certainly helped me with my life, and you certainly rejuvenated me. Do we want to send a message to the priests of the sun god? Not that I give 2 shits. But
I feel really
How shall
left
we-
out. You didn't tell.
I thought Wilma was gonna go to Coppercore.
Great.
Tell someone in Coppercore.
is that what you
send
choose
a
to do?
messenger to the priests
would
of
go.
Ardenor,
Hey.
letting them know their
You
temple.
will not
is-
join us to kill the people that destroyed your village.
If we can't find somebody to send a message, then I need to go.
Oh, I thought Wilma was going back to Coppercore. Oh,
She
But
is
she
gonna-
was. But the option is you can do that or help us hunt down
Avenger.
this giant and orcs and
Well, I think.
why are we doing this again?
I think seeing my people first would be good.
Okay. Cannot argue that
So she can track us and find us.
if she chooses to. What are the rest of us doing? Going after the giant sled thing?
I'm curious as to
fight
what
an arm?
they're up to. I don't know about
So
necessarily.
At the very least, we
after
can
that,
get
are
an eye
headed
on them.
to
See what we're up
the priest
against.
of our
All right.
and let them know
Fine.
that we have cleared the caverns.
Yeah, she could do that. Yeah, we'll do that.
Perhaps we need to give her some artifact of
Or we can give her
armor.
the orb.
That might be
But then we'll
advisable.
be cold.
Hey, we need that.
I could just take
It's
the
theirs.
amulet
Aye, the amulet, yes. Get that.
and.
They get the rest.
They'll
we,
need,
you
they'll
know.
need it to open the door.
You don't want the buckler?
So Shlomo will give you the amulet.
Someone take the buckler, please! Someone take it!
Shield.
God!
Maybe for a try.
Why don't you
Very
just, why don't you just,
Are you mocking me?
why don't,
Yes.
why don't you just carry it?
Absolutely.
Write it down, carry it,
If
sell
something
it.
attacks you, you have one better armor class.
Someone
Two.
take it.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I can't hold two knives and use a bucket.
Wear it on your head like a hat.
It does look like a nice hat for you.
It does.
It could be. All right.
Skull cap at the very least.
Fine. You're going to go back, talk to the priests.
No. Well,
Send a
she's
message.
She's gonna-
tell Coppercore to send a messenger. We can send the amulet with the messenger to let the priest of Arden on. But she will arrange it.
To send a messenger, or are you going?
Almost going to go reunite with her people. She doesn't see a point in going after some giant if, like, the people aren't. I mean, it's all about reconnecting with the tribe right now, I think.
Sure. Yeah.
And then if they come back to the Beaver Clan all as a group, well, figure out what to do next.
But I think
So are you going to go, or are you going to have somebody go?
Wilma's going to arrange for a messenger to take the amulet to the Ardner priest, correct? She's willing to
Or
do
take
that.
it herself.
Either way.
However, if she chooses to take it herself, that's up to her.
Well, I think she just said she's going to come with us. Is it?
No,
No.
she says she's going to stay with her clan in Coppercore
Oh,
Sure.
until they figure out what they're going to do.
but then you're going to get somebody. You're going to give somebody the amulet to take to.
Yeah, I guess. Sure.
Okay. Are you willing to?
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
I think it's a simple question. I mean,
How about that buckler?
I mean, does it matter?
It matters to me.
Okay.
Modesty.
I have to notify them. So I guess I'll just go.
it doesn't sound like it matters to her, so she should. But I would think you could do us a favor and arrange for a
Yeah,
messenger.
She could totally do that.
Okay,
Great.
done.
She'll do it.
Why is this
I
hard?
agree to that. I agreed to that
Because
earlier.
there's no leader in the group.
Because you guys make it hard, that's why.
Yes.
So let's
Alright,
go.
so Wilma is going back to Coppercore and possibly beyond, or getting a messenger to speak to the priests of Arnor and give them the amulet.
Now,
What are the rest
we
of
believe
you?
that we could take down this army just as we are.
I don't think we can take down the army, but we could at least observe what it is that they're up to and perhaps give warning. Or, I mean, if we could take down the giant, that would be a glorious thing,
We
wouldn't it?
might pick up some starving barbarians along the way.
We managed to genocide most of that hive,
I
so
wonder if they're starving because the army's killing everything.
it's true.
Well, if it is indeed Jumduk, then he's consuming everything.
But we're not
So we
planning
find
on
what
taking
bear and
them
elk are left.
That's not what we're going to do.
Well, the idea is to not fight the army because, I mean, there really is just, well, 5 of us.
Right. That's what
True.
was kind of Shlomo's point.
So,
I mean, I know
instead of
you-
finding the giant, we find the bear.
Very
and
slow.
the
I
elk.
can't get around to all you.
And then we find the
We
giant.
find the bear and eat it?
The
What?
bears and the elks. The starving fellers.
Oh, the clans.
Recruit them.
Right then.
If we could unite the clans, bunch of barbarians, do this, yes.
Aye, they're a bunch of animals.
Much beyond they wear furs, jump around.
Sounds like just what we need.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're a bunch of bodies that can be used to be thrown at orcs.
Yes,
You just need to speak plainly, man.
I did.
Not plainly.
I said
enough.
yes.
After I spoke, yes, never mind.
Right.
So, oh great and mighty
I
leader,
was going to say, are you?
what be your orders?
Do you want to overthrow the leader? That's fine.
Oh, night.
I'm sure you wouldn't mind.
I'm saying
Never.
we rest and we
Never
go
in my
forth,
heart.
track these things, see what we're doing. If there are clans we can find, you
Great.
do it.
It's a plan of action.
Great.
And I'm a man of action. So let's do this
'Cause
action.
you've got the gift of the gab there.
And if this thing is consuming everything, then everything in the area should be upset with it,
Hey?
I would hope.
including a certain frost giant, including a frost dragon, including possibly a manticore.
Oh, you just want the cubs.
I do, but
I-
anyway,
We could get those cards.
That is true.
Hey.
those are things that
He wants
would
it.
be. I don't know. Maybe we have a common enemy.
Simply do.
I agree. We should scout out and see what the possibilities are.
Great.
I don't think
So
we can fight an army, but let's see.
they scout out.
Oh,
If we can take out the giant, though,
Hey,
But if he's a demigod,
well, let's
Might just
stop
be some
talking.
giant.
Let's get moving,
Let's see.
and we'll find out.
I mean, I heard how this party really did not kill a giant when they had an opportunity to, but, you know, I wasn't there for that. But
Really, what kind of leader were you boys leading with?
no, I don't think any of them were involved.
What a
We're
coward!
with a wise leader.
Wise leader.
He saw it fit to negotiate instead.
Negotiate.
How'd that work out for you?
It worked out well for us. actually.
Until he got eaten by that giant turtle.
Well, that had nothing to do with negotiating.
No,
Wow.
there need to negotiate with a wild animal.
Shlomo
That's
wasn't
for
our
sure.
leader, so at that point, Valvin
Shlomo's
was.
never been the leader.
I know.
We're talking about Valvin.
Yeah.
Hmm?
We're
Yeah.
talking
Valvin
about
didn't.
Valvin.
Well,
He was
All right.
our leader.
anyway.
So we go to Cop. Wait, no, we don't go to Copper.
Before
Beaver
we,
Clan, we rest.
before we
You're in
move
Beaver
on,
Clan now.
Sonny, are you on board with this, or are you going
On
to?
board with what?
Turn your back on us once again.
So it
It
sounds
would
like,
be rather
sounds
inconvenient.
like you and the gnome cannot take accountability for your actions.
My actions.
Well, the actions of you lot as a group.
What were those?
They were to ignore the fact that I was trying to do something and just jumping on.
You
So-
did not advise us of such things.
And it was
And you
very
just had
out
to
of
be
character.
flexible.
What?
You said, so yeah, you weren't around when I negotiated with the dragon for our lives. So that was.
No, I wasn't.
No, we, well,
I only know
none
what I
of us,
know.
none of us were
So it's
actually.
not-
I,
No,
he
I
was.
My character
I
was
was
saying that.
I was there.
Right.
You did a very good job.
I believe what I see.
The last negotiation didn't quite go well.
Yeah, and why was that? So
I don't
Talking to
think-
dragons, talking to
I don't get
giants.
into the
Okay,
details on-
but-
What
I'm
a
just trying to
waste
figure
of
out whether you're
good
on board with the
business.
current plan.
If things don't go your way, we just can't turn our backs on the group. We have to trust each other.
just like you trusted me to handle business up front.
I trusted you to handle business up front, but then when you retreated to the rear,
That was after people had started doing what they want.
Trust is a strong word.
Right, so are we hunting as a pack or are we splitting ways?
We're
That's
not-
what I want.
that's the question. Are you with us or are you not?
We're
I-
not hunting, are we?
We're hunting
Oh,
giants, we're hunting demons.
We are scouting.
Scouting.
We're
Scouting.
scouting. So,
Scout.
look, I will not take anything away from you. You're the most powerful of us all. So, are you with us?
I want to go find this giant. Are you with me?
Great.
We're
Are
with you
gonna
in
turn
a
your
point.
back? Are you going
What?
to? Are you going to take what I did, which was to let you handle whatever chaos you created?
Oh, that's in memory.
You're going to hold that against me and possibly stab me in the back now.
I do not stab anyone in the back, but I'll watch you
Okay.
as I've watched all of you.
So I never gave you my word that I was going to fight or negotiate. I handled that on the spur of the moment. Now, are you going to give me your word that you won't betray me as revenge?
So no assumptions then.
I have no betrayal to anyone.
Okay. Good.
I am what I am. But
I am what I am.
Fair warning.
something from nothing. Nevertheless, we know the God you worship. At what point do we become no more useful to you?
Oh, we'll always be useful. We'll be a little pile of bones.
Aye.
Ah,
With
well,
blood
yeah, there's
symbol.
that.
Legion knows nothing more than to kill and fight.
Well, they're
and
tactical
combat.
things. They served the Ronian Empire for quite some time until they didn't.
It's fine. Everything has its place.
Aye.
Nothing's really wrong.
It's all
If
part
we're-
of the
if we're-
natural
So,
cycle of
If we're
life.
not committed,
Are we good with the
Perhaps-
Thraxian in our group to lead the forefront of our spear front in our?
I think we're
If so,
benefiting
then
from
yay.
before by scouting and finding out about this threat. We
Great.
can report back like we've been doing.
All right.
I don't feel like we have a united front.
Well, we need him to say his yay.
I thought he did.
I don't think what I say makes a difference with these two.
It does.
It's me, poor innocent Tyrion.
Well, I will be marching
Oh.
after the giant. You are all welcome to come with or go on your own way.
Fair warning up front. We find the army. We have a plan to scout.
True.
You go.
Not to engage.
He wants to run ahead and engage.
I ain't that foolish.
That's all yours. If we don't support you, please don't cry. Because that's not why we're going.
Are you talking to Tyrion or Sunny?
Oh, just anybody.
Hey.
But mainly Tyrion, because he seems very antsy about confronting.
Oh, I ain't that foolish to run straight into the maw of the
But you
bear.
just
when
called
it's
our
wide
scouting
open.
party a waste of time. And
I didn't say that.
okay.
The waste. No,
All right.
no.
So roll.
A good hunt always
Good.
requires one to stalk their prey properly.
Shlomo, you still with us?
I'm good with the scouting.
Great.
I don't
And
think
your
we can-
precious message will reach the sun.
Let's see what happens. And if we have an opportunity to take out the big fat bastard on top of the sleigh, we do it.
Oh,
That
that's
makes-
where you lose me.
Well, if the opportunity arises,
Well, that's the problem. With this group, opportunity is very interpretive.
fair. We made a bit of an opportunity recently in the caves.
so you'll be the one to tell. Is it Lord Bry? Or no?
the dragon man.
Sure. Well,
Aye.
Lord. Is
guy with the one hand.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
You'll be the one to tell Lord Bry we had an opportunity to take out the enemy, but we didn't take it.
I would be happy to take
It sounds like you should have told
Well,
him
that's
that
all I'm
last
saying. If
time.
we have an opportunity, we'll take it.
No,
Opportunity
well,
shouldn't be wasted.
Well, opportunity is there.
You lads
And
are
that's what
focusing
got us
too
double
much
up.
on your what ifs and your what buts. I feel that, like, when the moment comes, we'll know.
Seems
When
like
the moment comes, we'll know.
seems like the
Okay.
career
We
path we've
didn't
chosen
know
is
well
dangerous.
last time.
But what we don't want to do is activate the entire damn army
No,
to face the Thraxian.
no, we don't.
I mean,
we don't want to be foolish. No.
oh, you don't know sense of humor.
Way too early.
Come on, horny man. You left us for dead. Come on.
I sat back and watched you deal with the situation you created,
And we.
and you did.
All right.
Congratulations.
And when he goes running in like he's prone to do something,
Well, that's what we were used to.
We'll just
And then he didn't.
and we usually go to his aid. But
And you don't have to. I
maybe
never asked.
we don't have to.
I never asked for you to.
Well, I know, but you probably. Well, okay. So apparently you didn't appreciate it either.
I'm not saying that.
Well, then.
I'm saying look
then
after yourself.
He still survives.
Just look after yourself.
Let us advise. We all have our strengths and we all have our weaknesses. We need to know. We have to back each other.
True.
Whoever is in the front, most closely engaging with the enemy, we should all follow their lead. Whoever it is. So if they are talking, we stand back. If they are fighting,
you have to decide and let us know that we're going to move forward and talk.
I thought it was exceedingly obvious in a quiet cave. What was
I don't know what that chittering and chattering is. Clickety clack is all you were
heard
doing in your mouth.
You've heard the creatures talk. You know what
Hey,
they sound like.
I don't know if you were mocking them.
The best time for a DM is to sit back and let us figure it out.
Look,
So-
the wee man gave
All
me
right.
an opportunity.
The decision
He asked
was
if I
to
wanted it.
kill these things.
Okay.
You decided to talk. Great.
Because I thought
Fantastic.
we were
Not an issue.
right.
Things happened.
Sure.
People made decisions.
And I'm not angry. I just sat back.
Let us
I just sat back.
resolve that.
Sure.
It's all in the past.
I bear no ill will. Just I will let you deal with your own mistakes. That's all. But you
we should
handle
go
it
back
well.
to top core
You handle it
and
well.
work this out.
Copper core is not the answer. Copper core will be ale swilling, maybe a bit of whoring.
Suppose he can
I'm
find
good.
more bodies to throw.
I could
Just
do
in
with some
case.
whoring, but I think we should just chase
Maybe I
these
should just
giants and see
deliver
what
this
happens.
orb back to them.
I think the horny devil here wants to kill shit.
Great.
I do provided the playing field. It's not, to our extreme disadvantage.
Just make sure we are very well aware when you decide you want to talk.
Well, if you hear me talk, then you are aware of talking.
Be nice to know that there's a plan instead of
Sometimes
just
things-
very out of character,
You-
unusual actions
Well,
that haven't been shown before.
Other people in the party, granted you were not with us at the time, have seen me do this before.
He did.
Well, I'm not going to grant you things I haven't seen. So you have to take that into account with your interactions with people.
And you should,
Take you at your word.
take his advice. He said be flexible.
Oh,
Tough
I'm
not
very
to.
flexible.
Great.
Yeah.
You don't seem
Then
to be.
act flexible.
You need to be flexible too.
We all
Then
can
act flexible.
move forward here.
Okay.
So we're going to stalk these giants. Yeah, right? That talking mouth. Let us do this thing. We'll rest.
Nope.
We'll give homage to Scoos? What kind of name is Scoos? Oh, whatever.
Oh, that's Wilma.
It's a beaver name.
Slow-mo.
All right.
Scoos is dead. You want to resurrect him from the dead? You got that little skull. You can resurrect him.
You know, for a man whose name is Wade, it seems like a great misnomer
Wade?
at the moment.
Wade, right?
Wit. Not Wart.
Wart.
Not
Wade.
Wait. Not
Wart.
Wait,
Wit.
What?
right.
Because I'm witty.
Do it.
All of which you were lacking, sir.
Does anyone have like one of those spy glasses? I need it.
Yeah, look close. So, we rest.
Goodness.
Okay.
And we're gonna go find this fucking giant, and he's gonna kill it.
So Wilma's going to go back to Copper Core by herself?
Yeah.
Yes.
It ain't that far.
I mean, a little kid made it.
Hey,
Don't like.
these
3
beavers
days.
are made of stern stuff.
She probably left a couple.
Yeah, she probably.
Tired of you fools. Although she was useful.
You should have convinced her to stay.
All right, so Wilma goes off.
Before she goes,
Now she's gone off.
I need to have a conversation with Wit.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, perfect.
all right.
I'm gonna take a whiz.
All
While they
In
talk
straight.
to Wit, I'm gonna whiz.
Intermission.
Intermission.
We got a lot done tonight.
Bloody rock orcs.
Right.
There was too many around. You wanted to move on, and we ended up.
Gotcha. Yes, exactly. So,
A great and fearless leader.
no, I'm just, yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Mind like a steel trap yours.
Well, there's wandering bands of orcs all through these mountains.
There's, aye, that's why
But those
the
were bloody rock orc clans.
Bloody rock, or yeah, that's why they're.
What are you trying-
Were they not here before?
What?
I'm getting confused.
Me too.
Aye.
What?
So
Lost you.
confused.
Can we go?
Thought we were.
I thought we were.
Yeah,
I-
we're going.
Are we not moving our feet right now?
I don't know.
It feels like a
Look
month.
down and you'll know.
We always take 2 steps and then you ask a weird question.
I did not ask a question.
Okay, so you
Oh,
guys
it's a
are
weird statement, whatever it was.
going forth. Where are you going?
North.
We're tracking the big
Yeah,
sledge
I'll be trying.
going through the mountains.
So
Could
you
you just-
basically backtrack most of the way back to the Cryoptera. They're almost there. And then it
gets a-
veers off further into the glacier.
Should be
Great.
pretty damn easy to follow.
Yeah.
Okay, so that takes...
snowed a lot.
Still though, the trees are all taken down. I mean, there's a swath, literally a swath through the forest.
If
It's
they're
not-
proceeding with
we
that.
should be
Yeah,
easily
yeah.
follow this group.
Right. But there's not a forest on the glacier though, so it really does depend how much it snowed.
So you guys continue. You guys have camped for 2 nights.
Okay.
You are beyond the Cryopteran
I actually totally forgot about our
lair.
encounter
Every
with
night I come to you with something.
I do that every once in a
And
while. 3 days later. Oh, that's right. We did do that.
after a while, it's the glacier kind of veers to the northeast, as well as this trail. It's this huge, wide valley, and eventually, after a couple more hours, there's a small
Take time.
group of mountains that splits the glacier, and to the east, you can actually see a large body of water, very almost looks like a sea. And it looks like the glacier splits on this mountain range. To the north, it's super steep. It almost looks like it's close to 100 feet tall. Near the lake, it's a little bit smaller and more manageable, maybe 30 feet. It's going to be hard to climb up to continue along the glacier. The tracks go to the water and disappear.
like as though they went into the water and just sailed across the freaking lake.
Perhaps, or they may have. There's a. It looked like it was hard to get around this area with the big boat that they had, so they just floated around it. So
Makes
maybe
sense.
not. Because beyond that, you do see some trees that are shattered. You also see some smoke.
Is there a way to get around by land if we climb the 30-foot?
You guys can by foot. Yeah, there's
Okay.
there's some small. There's actually some small thickets of trees in this area.
Okay. That we could use.
And it's because it's the glacier's splitting.
Right.
And then what you've been on is where the 100-foot tall thing keeps going.
Yeah.
But on the other side, it just looks smaller, and there's that cliff kind of ends at the lake.
Well, if we can continue approaching toward the smoke by foot, then I think we would.
Okay.
Yep.
You guys keep going. So basically, following the shore.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's some scrambling of some hills and that sort of thing.
I'll send Corax ahead.
Okay. Are you focusing through his eyes, or
If we have a moment to stop, then I will.
okay? You guys stop, or do you continue?
Yeah, we take a break.
You see some kind of burnt encampment, just destroyed tents and that sort of thing.
All right.
Antlers.
We'll continue to move in that direction and then
Okay.
follow
And
the trail from there.
so you get up to you guys keep going and you get into this small copse of trees, and beyond you see this looks like an encampment that was attacked. Beyond it is a frozen that 30-foot cliff. It almost looks like a waterfall, kind of frozen waterfall goes into the lake, and then beyond that it looks like some trees have been chopped down, and it looks like there's some big trail that goes up to the top of this 30-foot cliff.
What's my bird see?
Do you sit in past the encampment, or do you circle around the encampment? The encampment's like, I don't know, 150 yards away from you guys.
I'll send them out to.
To the encampment?
Well, we were at the encampment, right?
Going to the
Well-
waterfall?
So yeah, we're gonna go to the waterfall and beyond and see
Okay.
where the trees were cut and what's leading on beyond that.
All right, so he goes beyond, and you guys see, or the Raven sees, some dead bodies, and there's a bunch of chopped down trees, and that big
Trough of
trough of broken ice and rock goes up this,
Okay.
hugs this mountain up above.
Well, I'll let Corax feast as he prefers to do on eyeballs, and then
Are
Okay.
they Lauren bodies or are they orc bodies?
did I notice?
hard to tell. I mean,
When he's feasting on them, I
What
bet
kind of
it's-
eyeballs is he talking?
Must
yeah,
taste
you
different.
see orc and men.
Orc and men, like slaves.
That's
Like,
just about.
Looks like a battle happened.
okay. All right. We will proceed. Unless we need to rest now.
It's probably like 3 in the afternoon or so.
Let's go.
All right.
You keep going. You go past this encampment then.
Sure.
Okay.
Anything noteworthy here? Anything we could use?
I don't know. You look.
Yes.
You guys see several tents that have been destroyed or trampled. You see lots of dead bodies. Looks like,
Humans and orcs. Like there was a battle here.
yeah, it looks mostly human, and they're all arranged in a weird symbol. Like a
Symbol of
circle.
Thraxus.
No, not a symbol of Thraxus, but they're kind of in almost a half circle. And then, yeah, there's, it looks like they may have been the Elk Clan. There's some caribou skin tents, some rustic lean-tos that are destroyed or burnt. And, yeah. And rummaging around, you might find, there may be, maybe 2 days of food
Cool.
Each or total?
each.
Okay.
Caribou jerky and
Mm-hmm.
some fish.
Okay.
You continue on.
Yes.
Okay, you guys.
Because we're heroes.
You guys get to this area where the glacier kind of, it's really jagged and treacherous to try to get around this area along the shore. It's not impossible, but it's there's 5 of you. Yeah. Shlomo, you actually slip and get wet, and you're. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's the dice.
I bet Lasaka did
no
this.
dexterity roll or nothing.
No, it just happens.
Probably Lasaka.
Just
Probably
an evil.
Lasaka.
Where is she when we
I
need her?
rolled randomly, write it on the block. And you guys continue.
This goes in the book of grudges.
You guys continue to the area where it looks like the ship actually got
a
out of
great
the
name for a
water.
blog.
There's several footprints again, and there are some dead bodies. It looks like these bodies are. It looks like maybe cave bear. Some of them have the claws still. There's a lot of
Cape Bear Clan.
Yeah, cave
Okay.
bear clan, and there's a lot of orc bodies as well. The trough goes on. There's also tracks following northeast along the lake.
So it appears that maybe the clans are fighting whatever the hell is moving through the territories.
Yeah.
Because we're seeing human or Valoran bodies and Orcish bodies as this thing
Correct.
trudges through.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And it is starting to get dark around this point.
Okay.
There is some trees nearby. Some of them are fallen, but they provide some shelter a little bit.
Well, make camp.
Yep. It's my camp.
Okay. You guys make camp for second, third watch.
I'll take second.
Take first.
Anyone on third?
I show you this that short sword.
Anyone on third watch?
Okay.
Guess not.
Okay.
All right.
Scoo's dead.
You guys are
What'd you
all
roll?
woken up to
I roll a 1.
spear tips
Isn't
at
that
your
good?
throats.
Got a 10.
I thought low
It
was.
means I might know a little very bit, but it's about him.
Wake up! Who are you? You guys are surrounded by men with spears.
Well, great leader. Why don't you tell him?
I'm in a tent.
Yeah, so am I.
This guy is in your tent.
Yeah.
No one was on third watch.
Who the hell's in my tent?
Some guy
Some
with
guy
a big
with a spear in your
at your
throat.
Quite a leader.
I asked if anyone wanted a third watch.
We're from the Beaver Clan.
A long way from home.
Following the giant.
usually gnomes.
He's lying. We're not actually from the beaver clan.
Oh, yeah.
Come out. You guys are dragged out of your tents. There's
Hey, no need to push.
people
I'm going.
surrounding you. They're some of them are talking amongst themselves. Some are looking at you
And who
strangely.
are these humans?
I look back
Yeah.
at them
Hey.
strangely.
Screw says, "Is everybody healthy? Does anybody need any help?"
Yeah, we need help. We need your food.
Oh,
We
sure.
can't have the food
Why not?
because we need the food.
Well, our clan is more important than your little group here.
Well, we can-
Why don't you join us and help us
we can-
deal with
we
what
can
you're
help
dealing
you.
with?
Deal with what? Hunger? That's what we're here for. We want your stuff.
Well, you can't have it.
Well,
I'll give them all my rations.
you can have some. We don't want you to starve.
Oh, I don't try. I'm not gonna starve. That's
And then Slow-Mo will give you a ration.
They start talking amongst themselves.
I'm gonna go.
So Slow-Mo starts
The guy that's got
dig through his
me
pack and get his stuff
spare
together.
point.
and-
Oh, here, I do have this. And I'll hand him some
A
of that.
dagger in the face.
No. I'm giving him some food. I cooked it myself.
Oh, okay. You take it. They,
Go on, have a bite. It's great.
they're gathering stuff.
I'm sure you're hungry. Go on, have a bite.
You hear some dogs barking. You see some like sleds. So
Seems like we could be a help to each other.
you're allowed to go. Where are you headed?
Well, I guess
Headed wherever that monstrosity is headed.
that's all.
We're gonna kill ourselves what was it? Was it a giant? Was it an all-consuming demigod?
They
What
didn't see
was
They
it?
didn't see it.
They didn't see it.
No.
There are all these dead bodies, and you
They're
didn't.
they're coming from a different.
A different. Well,
What's
you're
your
not,
clan?
Yeah.
Okay, bear.
Hey, so they couldn't.
We saw
see
you're
it.
dead fighting orcs and things. You don't know what happened here?
Are dead or fighting orcs?
Yeah.
That's what all the buddies down
No,
there.
not you're dead or fighting orcs, but we saw you're dead who have been
we're
fighting orcs.
dying.
Listen,
Yeah. Beaver.
I'm not a beaver.
That's what you said.
Yeah, he was lying.
No.
He
How about
was.
the two of you shut the
Here,
fuck up?
Look at well, this fella
think
here's got a big bronze bullhead.
I say we're
And this
from
fella
the beaver
here
clan,
is
not we
a-
are.
I'm a dwarf.
Hey, that's a dwarf. What? Yes.
I step
I
back.
just tried to give.
I
the
just
man
call
some
myself,
food.
go fools. Go.
What?
Go.
So you are all
It's fun
insane.
being the leader of this
They,
path.
we avenged the beaver clan. They were
Fucking idiots, you're
attacked
so
by
lovely.
these. Have you heard of the Cryoptera? These massive bug creatures.
Yeah,
that
we've
live.
seen them.
We killed them all.
All of them
All of them.
in the whole wilderness.
Well,
Do they have multiple
I
hives?
may speak for the whole wilderness, but their hive, where they're great leaders and their demon is sleeping, there's a demon encased in like amber or ice
Hey.
or something. And it's
Do you know if they have
right.
multiple hives?
Do they have multiple?
Yes. What? Why do you wear a
Multiple
mask?
hives.
I like to hide my face.
They're sure looking at the two of
Because he's
you.
fucking hideous.
Right. And
You're with the orcs.
now I'll start speaking for Lauren. I'm not with the orcs.
We're here to hunt the thing that's been killing the Verloren around here.
We had a few of the beaver clan with us on our journey with the Cryoptera.
And a child
No, he's one of the wee folk.
like him.
No, different wee folk. The other wee folk.
A kid of the wee folk.
No, he's their child.
Is that your
He's-
dad, child?
I walk up and I hand him 2 regular days rations.
Are they just
and-
squirrels?
And 3 dead gophers.
There we
Oh.
go.
And I squeak at him in gopher as I walk away.
That was weird.
He's a really
Salmon.
eclectic one.
Fine. Well, be off with you then.
Think you'd find a lot more food if you came with us.
Hey,
Might find death.
Perhaps that too.
I look around. I mean, if you just look over that ridge, you'll see.
So the
all-
bear clan are not such great warriors to hunt down a giant?
Hey,
Oh, we are great warriors. We
great cowards if you ain't hunting after this thing.
Izzy says,
I'm
"You
sure we'd
can't
find a
feed
way to
yourself."
feed you. If you wanted
we
to.
tried.
If you want.
Oh, you
help us,
tried.
we could find a way to feed
There's
you.
no berries, no honey, no little hole
We
for
were
you to
headed
crawl
to-
in and hibernate.
We were headed to the Solificus.
The what?
Can you say that 3 times fast?
Solificus, Solificus, Solificus.
Right.
Snuffleupagus?
As a ver-
What?
Solificus.
And as a Verloren,
I don't know what that
is
is.
Jordan doesn't know it. Maybe Tyrion does. I mean, Tyrion's a Valoran.
You speak nonsense, Bear Clan.
Sit. Let us eat.
So the forests are.
Wait, are we going to sit and eat our own rations?
Yes, and we're going to eat your rations too.
I gave them some of mine. They can share whatever some of my sweetmeats I gave them.
The forests are void.
What?
You can't find food.
No. It's been a rough winter. Orcs are everywhere.
There were a lot of dead bugs back in the hive we killed.
Oh, them's good eats. If you find yourself
Hunting
crap.
went for the Slificus and tried
What the hell is a Slificus? You're speaking nonsense.
Sit! He whispers to some of his men. And
That is Sid or Silificus?
they take
Sit,
off.
is that the same word?
Barbarians.
You keep talking, you're never going to hear anything.
So
The slit of the Silificus?
It's coming from the.
they bring a small
The
pony
Silificus
keg
slit.
of some ale. And
Oh,
some of them
ale,
are
not food.
making a fire. They're
Great.
cooking some eggs. And
Says, watch this. Bathar.
He loves doing that.
nice. Yeah. It's cheap, but seems like it's free, huh?
Bathar.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah.
I better not. It's still early in the day.
Okay.
Thanks, friend. Slificus is a giant worm that comes from underground. There's rumors that one has hit some mountain peak and perished. So everything is going there to get the food.
Ah.
So you're coming with us.
To eat the worm?
No, we just lost most of our warriors. We're trying to get down south off the glacier.
So much for the Bear Clan, eh?
We're very small.
Bunch of, I guess, your cave cubs now.
Bears are
Hey,
big.
you're
Don't
so-
push it.
Hey, look, just have. All right. He's whichever one he gave his ration to. He's eyeing it.
One of them's like, what is this?
It's just some bush meat. It's great stuff.
Bush meat.
Bush meat. It's meat you find in the bush. Not the
What?
growing
There's
bush.
no meat growing on a bush.
No. It's like there's beasts out in them wilds.
Yeah.
You find it, you kill it. It's out there in the bush.
Oh, it's
The great woods.
disgusting. We don't know what this is.
It's just pork.
What is
It's
it?
about as tasty as squirrel.
It's a wild
You
animal
taste
I
it.
killed in the woods.
No.
It's not as good as.
Hey, what's wrong with my cooking?
Gophers?
Never
are
had it.
tasty.
Gophers are tasty.
Exactly. He gave you the opportunity.
We like
Open
this
your
one.
mind. Look, I'm sure Sonny here would enjoy it.
He eats. Never mind.
Anyway,
Fine.
I try to teach.
Look,
them
if
not
you
to
ain't gonna
eat
have it, I'll take
and
it back.
gopher.
If you ain't as hungry as I thought you
They
were,
give it back.
Great.
You what? Teach them
I
what?
try to teach somebody how to say, "Come over here and gopher."
One of them amuses you for a little bit.
it's like a shaman in training. So is it squeak, squeakity, squeak? No, you're conjugating that all wrong.
All right, so if you're not here to kill us and you're not here to take any more of our food, can we camp together in peace and move on?
Yeah, sure.
Great.
And you guys are moving after the giant thing.
Well, it'd be great if we had some of the fierce Bear Clan with us, but apparently
They
the
died fighting
cause
the
are a little
orcs,
dull.
apparently.
Well, we're starving. We've already fought them. Where were you when we fought them?
Killing the
And
Cryoptera.
you think we have a chance with all of us? No.
We're scouting.
Well, we'll offer you a musher and a few sleds and dogs.
we'll take it.
Fine. That's about all we can offer. But every creature in this realm is headed towards that Slificus. That's where you'll find your giant.
But you're not.
Not anymore. We've already lost several hunting groups. They never came back.
Why
So
would
we find the giant,
be going
we find the
towards a dead worm?
Silificus.
Food.
Because they're all
Eat the
starving.
worm?
I'll
Oh,
start.
yeah, it must be a big worm.
My
So-
question is why is everything gone?
Probably because of Silificus.
I think because the giant and his army is pulling everything, all the resources.
Well, then-
Unless they're going to the
or it could be
They
the
are.
giant worm eating everything.
Oh, just to
The
take.
giant worm eats everything. The giant worm gets big and fat. Everyone wants to eat the giant worm, which
I think the worm's
personally,
dead, right?
I'm a bit partial to eating giant
Yeah.
worm.
I don't want to eat the
They're eating
Oh,
food.
come on now, lad.
And
It
now
ain't
everyone
like
is
the
fighting
pepper
over
squirrel.
control of the
Stick to
worm.
I'll stick to
Correct.
my little furry.
Right.
Nonsense.
And who's the giant?
I don't know. Some big giant.
What was the name?
Hill giant, I think.
Frank? Is his name Frank?
I didn't catch his name. We didn't ask.
We've heard of a giant named Frank. As well. I was wondering if that was him.
Not sure.
Frog. Where's that from? Anyway.
I don't know. Made it up.
Hey, these fellers are experts in dealing with giants, I guess.
Who?
Let's see.
What are these fellers?
No,
Well, you dealt with a giant before.
Well, he
not
did.
experts though.
You're more of an expert than these fellers.
Maybe, but that's not an
I'm
expert.
pretty sure it was just him.
No, it was both.
You
of
were
us.
all involved, yeah.
I don't think Sonny was involved with the,
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Big time.
Yeah. So
the first time. Oh, yeah.
Sonny was more
Yeah,
involved than Slomo was.
Yeah, out of character, yes.
yeah.
More than Shlomo. Well, Shlomo
Actually,
and
it's just-
Sonny's
it's-
involvements
Yeah.
are very different.
It's just these two.
we were following the plan, and they made their own. So
Yeah, it worked.
yeah, no, it did.
There
It
seems to
ended
be a
up
theme with
sort of working.
Yeah.
Slomo
wow.
and Sonny. We
Funny
got their own
that.
plans.
Probably should have listened to the dwarf in the first place, but nobody ever does. But whatever.
So, you're what? You're going south, you're going to Copper Core, where are you going?
And close to Copper Core.
All right. What about,
Keep an eye out for
are
Will.
there any
She's on her way
elk still
there.
out
She's a
and about?
Beaver Clan.
Okay. Huh?
Any elk still out and about?
No,
They're all dead?
it seems so.
Yeah.
This place is cleaned out. We've been
So,
competing with the Elk Clan
I-
for resources out here.
Why not eat them?
Well, they got in a big war. I think they got wiped out.
all the clans are dying.
So
This ain't
the-
no fun.
The giant is killing everybody? Or is it?
Giant's killing everybody on his way to the worm, it
There's-
sounds like.
All these creatures are headed to hobgoblins, goblins,
Hobgoblins.
all kinds of creatures are
They
Just
involved
watching
in the
Killing
Legion.
each other.
killing each other.
Where are the
killing
Valoran?
The
I
wilderness.
don't know what those are.
You're looking at them. We're all that's left out here, as far as I know. It was the Elk Clan who are now dead,
Isn't the
Beaver
Bear Clan?
and the Bear Clan.
And the Beaver Clan, which is now dead. For the most
Beaver
part.
Clan
There's
is
a few-
further
there's a
south.
few left.
Hey, they're
They're
mostly dead.
Coppercore now.
Hey, you can all just join the Dragon Clan, I guess.
Yeah.
Where's that Tiger Clan? What happened to
Oh yes,
Velmet?
Velmic
at least one.
people?
We'll stay as the Care Bear Clan. We'll find another clan. Maybe join up with them.
Why don't you join up with us and help us?
Because you guys seem crazy.
Most
you seem
failed
wise.
and
We
most
like
so
you.
good,
You seem wise.
Yeah. We like you and your beer and you and with your
You want
animal
more?
speak.
Squirrels. Varmints.
But we don't like you or your meat.
Well, the last time I tried to be generous with my cooking, I suppose.
That was nasty.
That sounded
Nasty.
Bush meat.
Keep it clean.
Hey, what else do you call animal meat you find in the wild?
push.
Not bush meat.
Hey, it's pork. I found some wild boars and I killed them. And I, salted them, seasoned them, cooked them.
You didn't do it right, so there's another one.
I didn't do it right. Let's see you do it out here in the bush then, smart man.
I don't
With your
think you-
lack of food.
Okay.
All right. So,
Last time I did charity.
Yeah, free to go. We will
No
provide
good
some
deed
dogs
goes
and
unpunished.
sleds, if you wish.
Sounds like we've got what we're gonna get.
yes.
Hey,
Ashla will accompany you.
Who?
Ashla,
she's the musher, I assume.
the musher.
She hot.
She's alright. Hey,
Yo, bro, she hot.
Well, I mean,
Oh, bro, she's a total 10.
He's been trying to get laid.
I've been out in the wild with you fools. for
You're
a
trying to
while.
get your beak.
I was a bird for a very long time.
Yeah, and you're now trying to get with any bird
she's
you
just
get
she's
your
a little
eyes on.
skinny, but it's-
Oh, she's bony. Oh, like those. Never mind. On the camera.
So you guys feast. You drink a little.
Feast on.
Feast
Be
on
a good
a
candidate
gopher or two.
for the
Push me.
orangutan with the big
Push.
Yeah,
All right.
finally, our mascot.
Little Cryopta.
We make it through the night?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and each night. So there's 2 items there that show you what he rolled. And then
I'm
you
doing
let him know what he
quick-
figured out about it.
Quick evaluations of these things with my spellcraft and my.
You sure you don't want to buy this, Big Mouth? It's mighty good.
I'll take a bite. I'm hungry.
He totally
Great.
failed on
Yeah,
one
have a
of them.
piece.
So.
It's edible.
Right, well, that's
I mean,
what I said.
I won't die in the cold.
Exactly. It'll fill your belly.
You could help me keep the gnome out of my.
You mean what? Oh, yes?
I ain't.
It's not like he's snuggling up behind you.
No, he just appears. And
You know what he can do.
I say you got a minute. I'm not-
but do you ask that once you're in the tent because
I
you
asked
just come
to
in?
go for, but you know.
It's like I'm trying to take a. All right.
I can ask you to ferret if that makes you feel better.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Only if it's a.
Does that sound better? Hey. Ferret deeper than Gopher.
I don't know.
They're dialects.
Yeah. Most of them are pretty shrill.
Yeah.
Way back.
Because there were some dead people here in this area when we got here, where we set up camp.
Yeah, close by.
Okay. Before we leave, I'll try to discreetly, if I can, package up some chunks of meat to replace the rations I gave to the cave bear people. If they see me doing that, like whatever, that's fine. But I'll try not to let them see.
Okay.
We can. I mean, unless it's useful to gameplay right now, we can do this in email.
You never know.
Okay.
You just never know.
Oh, I see.
You can read my. There you go. Okay.
Go.
So yeah, you get a few bush meat or whatever you want to call it,
Bush meat.
and yeah, they you guys rest together. They seem all right. They're a little gruff. Some of them share some stories about the area. They warn you about cracks in the glacier and be careful with mushing the sled. And they only offer 8 dogs and a sled, so it's going to mostly carry your
That's
gear.
substantial.
Right.
So not necessarily that you ride, but maybe the gnome and the dwarf or something could get on there. So, and then in the morning they depart quickly.
I will give them 8 silver pieces.
Okay, thank you. There you go.
I feel better.
What do you guys do? And this Ashla lady, she has hide armor, spear, battle axe. There's some javelins secured to the sled. The dogs look malnourished, dull-eyed, bag of bones.
The
These-
dogs are a
these-
bag of bones?
These scraggly dogs barely have any spirit left in them.
Well, before we leave, why don't we have them feed on the dead men in the camp? Sunny would suggest that.
Steely-eyed and weathered face, Ashla still holds a rugged beauty that defies the elements.
Oh, so she is hot. So she is hot.
Yeah,
All
sure.
right.
They're getting hotter all the time, John.
Out here in the cold.
Sunny will say to Ashla, why not feed them some of these dead men? You do not want to get them trained to like the taste of human flesh.
Right.
Take it or leave it.
Leave it.
Very well.
You we going?
How many dogs are there?
8.
8.
And they're all starving. Can you give them some varmints?
I'll wait till the next rest period. I don't think you want to.
Yeah.
All right. So
Too bad
We
we didn't have a hunter. Oh, yeah.
have a 8-dog sled with some Valoran woman, and we're going to head off into the wilderness following the track of the giant.
Okay. All right. Well, you.
And maybe we can get one dog, eat the next dog. And then 6 dogs would be
Dog eat
stronger
the
than 8 the.
I'll take care of the ducks.
All right.
You got
Okay.
a soft spot for animals, don't you?
He likes them
Well,
soft and
it's
squishy.
right. He's
I'd
got
rather have an
soft
animal or a
spot.
kitten. But
Who wouldn't?
yeah,
I don't see why they wouldn't eat the corpses. But
I don't think Asha wants them to eat her people.
Asha?
Ashla.
Asha,
Ashla.
I don't blame her.
Well, not her people, but the other people, like the orcs and things that they killed. All right.
So you guys, vamos.
Her dog's her call.
She is hanging out in the back. She will be happy to carry tents and gear if you want on this.
Great, because I'm really tired of carrying all my shit.
Okay.
Of course, when the Sligo's falling off the cliff, then
That's going to suck because then you and I are going to get cozy.
no.
Yeah.
The sled.
Get my tent. Get on my cloak.
The sled can carry about 600 pounds.
That is not going to happen.
Anyways, you guys keep going. You follow this rugged trough through the snow and ice. It kind of goes to where the cliff face is it's lower. There's some, looks like they chopped down some trees to create some kind of, to put under the boat to help move it up this mountain peak. And eventually you crest the cliff and you see more glacier. There is still a few mountains that split this glacier, but you follow the tracks. It goes another 2 or 4 miles, 4 miles, and then it you notice that it crosses area that now has jagged, narrow fissures, zigzag through jutting ice crystals that thrust towards the sky. The glacier's ice groans, breaks, and twists, many its rumblings and echoes to an empty wilderness. Fingers of snow wind, it wind its way through the broken landscape. It looks like they crossed this area and really weakened the glacier. There's cracks everywhere and some small chasms and that sort of thing. And to the north, the glacier goes, and it looks like it goes around these for like 8 miles or something. It looks like it goes around the rest of these mountains, and then maybe reconnects.
So I vote we take the other path, the one that they didn't go through.
It's fair. Probably more secure.
Someone takes a closer look to see how badly they damaged this.
Yeah, it looks pretty messed up. In fact, you guys see a few.
Slomo agrees.
Fissures.
It's bad.
Fissures and such.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Slomo agrees with Sonny that this looks bad.
All right. Go. Lead on.
It's getting cold again. Weather's changing. It starts to snow a little bit. You guys are traveling. You're making decent speed. You're starting to get around the mountains, and it's about 4:35 in the afternoon, and you're probably about maybe 3-4 miles where it looks like it reconnects. But you guys do see a cave just to the northeast.
Could be a good place to take shelter.
Could be a great place to shove a giant boat that you've been dragging along.
Yeah, but the tracks don't go this way. The tracks go on the
Oh,
other
they don't. Okay, gotcha.
Say it again, please.
You guys have went how far back?
Just what you just said. Sorry.
Just
There's a,
Let's do
there's
it
a
all.
cave,
what was the last thing you remember?
Right. Okay. Great.
and it's starting to get, like in the afternoon.
Right. I would suggest we scout out the cave.
Great.
Who's really good at scouting?
I suppose
Or
Right.
you?
I could do it.
All right. Go. We don't want to walk into the lair of a dragon or a giant or a
I'll
yeti.
move
or-
stealthily and
What's your
hide
chance?
shadows.
I mean, if you would like some blessings before you go in, I'd be happy to
I
give
could
you
use
that.
that. Yeah. Move stealthily, 52.
Cast
Hide
bless
shadows,
on you.
35. Then I also have that ring that if I stand still, I can
Okay.
hide.
You go sneaking off. What are the rest of you guys doing? Just
Someone will cast bless on you.
Waiting a little bit.
He goes in.
I tell him, may the wind blow coolly beneath your shorts.
Great.
Did it help?
No.
Taryn, you get up closer to this area, near the vicinity of this rugged ridge. You see tracks of some sort of clawed creature intermixed with remnants of a broken sled, and there's a few corpses of looks like elk clan barbarians. They got some antlers.
There you go.
The icy cavern entrance is visible. It's about 40 feet high off the glacier area. There's a little ramp that goes up to it.
Okay.
You go inside,
Uh,
or do you go?
I think I'm gonna just take an antler from one of the elk clan and come back.
Okay.
I'll, drop the antler. Found some elk clan. Found some claw marks. Broken sled. Something's in there.
I'll go check it out. Y'all can wait here if you like.
No, we'll all come.
Very
Go.
well.
That's great. Let's
Lead
go.
on.
So Sonny will lead the charge.
So when you say something, is any better description other than something? Like a bear?
Well, what are the
Dragon.
What are the claw
Ogre.
marks?
Like a
Giant.
bear. It looked like longer claws.
Didn't look like a bear. Longer claws.
Like a yeti?
Yeah, the same tracks we saw.
Hey, but your manticore cubs.
We saw these tracks,
Like a yeti?
Hey,
but bigger.
bigger or longer?
More narrower.
We saw these right before, like near the Raven tomb, didn't we?
No,
these are
this is different than
Ah,
that.
okay.
But it's not like the yeti tracks we've seen.
No, it's not like the Yeti tracks. This is something different.
Maybe an owlbear. Who knows?
No, more
That's fine. We don't.
Reptilian.
maybe.
Could
Looks
be
like,
some kind of reptile.
looks like there's. You have hunting.
Something large that we can kill or we can cook.
You have hunting
Yes, I
or
do.
tracking.
I've got hunting plus 2, it looks like, and tracking.
Someone has hunting,
Oh, tracking. Okay, yeah. You think it could be a four-legged.
just doesn't do it.
Some kind of 4-legged creature.
Okay, perhaps
Long
a boreal.
claws.
Are most of them four-legged
A borealis.
creature? I mean,
Oh, I'm sorry, six-legged.
6 legs.
oh,
Yeah.
I know.
Wait,
Six-legged.
I thought the borealis. Do I remember if they had 6 legs?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll tell them. I think it's a borealis. And
Well,
if you are not opposed to it,
Those were the big snake things.
The
that
big lizard thing.
Big lizard things that the trolls kept as pets.
if you are not opposed to it, I will use worm render and we'll clear this place out.
Alright, great.
let's do this then.
Oh, you want to do it as a team? Okay.
Well, that is
I'm
why
gonna
we're
let you
here,
leave this creature
right?
alone.
I don't know. I suppose to kill a giant as a team, yeah, but maybe if you don't want to get hurt, you can hang back. Either way.
Well, I don't want to get hurt,
Okay. Good.
so I will be right behind you
All right. Very good. That works for me.
because
So I'll take.
I feel that pain hurts.
Right. Then would you mind holding the spear? And I'll hand you Blood Raven.
All right, I've got the spear, I've got the staff.
Just hold on to it.
All right, let's go.
All right. Would you mind? Well, never mind. I'll set the spear of Thraxus on near the cave entrance,
Okay.
and then I'll take out Worm Render, and hold it in both hands. You can also set the spear
So when
down.
he starts talking to you, right?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Put that right next to the
Thraxus spear.
other spear.
Okay.
Yeah, just not my staff. Looks very much like his figure. Holding on the staff. We're all good.
When you touch it with 2 hands, when it starts talking to you, isn't it?
Oh, or even one hand, I think. I don't
Just when
know.
you
I don't
touch
remember.
Just when you touch it.
Which one?
Worm Render.
Well, right.
Oh. I
Intelligent.
don't know.
Do you detect reptiles?
Let me see.
No, they hate it.
Remnants.
Remnants, I see.
Maybe deeper inside.
All right,
There's something here. I'm hungry.
very well. Onward. And I'll start marching forward.
Okay.
I'll tell them it says there may be something, but remnant. All I can tell is remnants right
Oh,
now.
we should probably set up marching order and do this then.
Oh, yeah,
We
march
got
order.
marching order.
Oh, wait, I couldn't see beyond the dead thing here. But what time is it in real time? I think it's just
Time to
about
wrap it up as a cliffhanger.
More of a cave hanger.
cave hanger.
Cave hanger.
All right.
Yeah, you guys get up to this, you climb this short ramp, and fair-sized clawed footprints form a pathway leading up an icy crag of rock and ice towards a jagged cave opening. The tracks are about 2 feet long, and the 6-legged creature.
Nice.
And that is where we will.
Sweet.
Oh, good thing I painted that figurine for you.
I know.
Yeah?
Appreciate it.
Yeah?
I need like 6 of them. But you never know.
Oh. I'll go out and buy
Keep
some
bringing
more.
it back.
Do that.
Yeah, no.
Whew, all right.
Yeah.
Well, we got a shitload done tonight, guys. Thanks for
Classical
watching. All right.
Good stuff.